Okay, that should have done it. Hey, Woody, what's up? Um, just so you know what's on the screen here, I discovered I discovered that this is a live cam of a place in Maine in this food pantry for deer. Like people put deer feed, grain, or whatever it is they're eating in these troughs out in the wild or in this field during the winter to help the deer survive, which I think is pretty cynical, because hey, you know what? They just want to make sure there are deer around for hunting season next year. But these deer are just hanging out, eating. That's what they do all day. So this is a night vision lens, but yeah, this is live or close to live. Let's see, did I
They
refresh it?
they don't know
And
they're going to
there's
be turned into jerky.
well, they don't have to know that. But the joke was when I if you go in and you look at the rules for it, let's see where where is the more? There it is. Well, apparently school kids watch this like throughout the day or something, and there are oh wait, hold it. Where is oh here it is. Let me I'll shrink this. The rules, like their chat rules, you can go into the chat, but there are rules for the chat, and the rules are pretty funny. The chat rules, this is a family friendly channel. Children in school classes watch. Please use English only. Be polite and respectful. No talk of eating or killing of animals. That made me
Oh,
laugh. No inappropriate language or comments. No religious, political, race, or sexual comments. No self promoting of your YouTube or other social media account. But the part about don't talk about eating or killing animals, that made me bust out laughing. I'm like,
oh yeah, that is hilarious.
people get on here talking about shooting Bambi, apparently.
Oh Jesus.
Well, hey, these deer, if you, I watched it a little bit, caught a couple minutes this morning in the daylight. Man, these deer look healthy as hell. There's some stags that hang out there. They're off in the distance, or they're not there right now. But I mean, we got like 8 point deer, just hanging out, eating the feed in these troughs. But I like deer, so it's just kind of fun to at least for now just kind of open this up and watch the deer while we chat until we move on. I've got a couple pop the balloons, and there's this African dating show that was pretty fun. So we'll watch that at some point.
Oh, okay.
Woody, um, uh, the link is at the very top. It says something about Q&A. I haven't figured out how to pin a link, but I've figured out how to put the link in a Q&A question. So hit the link if you want to. Oh, Woody, I'm still on John's channel. John's channel got struck and suspended for a week. So I didn't know until maybe the last couple months that I even had a channel. So I figured, this would either a be a temporary hangout till next Thursday or Friday, one of those days. Probably Friday. Now that I think about it, we'll be back up and back to normal. We've had our meeting. We've come to strategize that sort of thing. It was kind of a comedy of errors because we've gotten a lot of little dings. Um, I hate to say this, especially John, because he's a little he's a little reckless. Well, Woody, in a way, it's actually if there can be a silver lining, it's only for a week. It was actually kind of inexperienced. it never occurred to me that I should have both a YouTube screen up. I thought everything I saw in StreamYard was a reflection, a direct reflection of what you see on YouTube. And I learned that's not the case. They'll flash a warning or something up there, and you won't even see it in StreamYard. So going forward, I've got a second laptop. I'm going to have two screens up so I can see what's happening in YouTube and StreamYard. And I don't like having. I could do it, with a second browser or something, but I don't. It just gets too cluttered. I'm old. I can't be navigating all these tabs and browsers and stuff. So I got a second computer, or I can throw it up on a TV or something. But we'll be back. We had a meeting, the five of us, and there's some things, standard operating procedure things that we're going to have to do better going forward. But if there's a silver lining, it's that it's not a permanent thing, and it's allowed John to go on some other shows. I actually went on CT's show um, yesterday because I was just
Oh,
bored.
juice, juicy.
Oh, I was just bored. And the other thing I didn't realize is how, like, once you kind of get into a show and talking to people online, you actually kind of miss the show. I mean, shoot, I kind of
Yeah.
miss the show. I'll read an article or something and go, well, gee, I can't wait to show this, and so it'll be okay. What I did is I got EAE. He went out because he talks to a lot of different people. So EAE went out and kind of let some folks know, and then I've run into folks on other shows, that sort of thing. So, and John knows what I'm doing, because I told him, if you want to use my channel to do the show, you can, but the decision is just to totally cool it, let get through this hump, and then we go on from there. So because my channel is totally independent, figured I would do do a show or two, kind of hang out a little bit with the folks, and back Friday, we'll be more or less back to normal. Though now that I have this set up, there are some independent things. I've been trying to kind of hash out. I want to do something on the Constitution, and I've got a couple other historical things. Hey, what's up, San Jose? A couple. Hey, tropes. I've got some other like actual topics that I'll do on this channel and upload to John's uh, channel. Um, so in a way, it's kind of a good thing. I actually got to set this channel up. I've never done it before, so it's been a little bit of a learning experience, a productive learning experience. Though I still can't figure out how to pin a link.
Hey,
That's
San Jose. I
yeah.
saw her at T's channel. Thank you for joining, San Jose. I missed you.
Well, San Jose is my moderator. She she
Oh, that is
she
so
hopped on
cool. I
yesterday.
missed her so much.
Yeah, I do too. But we she's been helping me out over here because she's much more savvy at this stuff than I am. She's helping a future a close to septuagenarian out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I there are things that I miss. Um, like
I'm
that's
right there. I'm right there with you, Stanley. There's things that I miss too.
so.
I tell you this much, my husband was getting sick of me.
Oh, really?
I, oh my God. All I was doing all weekend was talking about the show. I was like, I don't know when they're gonna be up again. And I'm blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh my God, can you quit it?
Well, I'll text John and HB. HB's doing rest. His weekends are pretty much resting. up from the week.
Yeah.
And John was out. John is out and about. He sent me a text of some DSA protest. So,
Oh
so,
Lord.
so he's probably out videotaping stuff.
Looking for tenants.
Oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of tenants, I sent them something today that just totally. It was interesting. It's about this 50-year-old guy who lives in a what do you call those hotels? Let me find my phone. Hold on. What do you call those hotels? There's a term for it.
What kind of hotels like where you
It's
it's
one
kind
of those extended stay. That's what they're called.
oh
Well,
okay.
he says he's lived in this extended stay hotel for like 3 years, and he
Hmm.
goes through kind of like the do's and don'ts, which
Oh, okay.
I was kind of like HB said, it kind of made him sad to watch it. Um,
I thought you was about
yeah,
to bring up like a hostel or something. Hostel.
no, he when you see this, I'm going to show it if I can get it into the if I can get it up on screen. Actually, he's got a couple videos here we'll watch because I just can't imagine why you would want to live in one. I mean, now it could be that you get things like, I mean, there's maid service. I mean, I guess
Well,
that
yeah,
could
that's
be one
true.
of. That's the only thing I would think of. Because I mean, the thing is that even though they have little kitchenette things, um, we stayed in one when I went home when I went to Savannah for the July 4th holiday. I was down there a week, and we went down to Valdosta to check on the farm. I hadn't been there in 10 years, so we went down there.
Oh,
So
Valdosta. That's like at the border of Florida. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, my father's his hometown is one county over, Adel, Georgia. So
Hmm.
we stayed in Valdosta. There's a hotel. He stays there regularly. Well, anyway, we did do a little bit of cooking, but the thing is that sometimes what you cook can be kind of smelly,
Hmm.
and you always run the risk of kind of annoying annoying the people that are staying next door to you. Oh, excuse me, it can be noisy.
Hmm.
Like once you've lived in a house, it I can't imagine ever living in an apartment again.
Oh my
It's
God, it is
like,
hell. It is hell, Stanley. Me staying at this
how bad.
apartment, it is hell. It
Yeah.
is hell.
So having this dude, talk about it, it was somewhat sad. But I don't know why he's there or anything like that. Hold on one sec here. Why did that not come up?
Yeah, just the little things like we have to walk the dog when we are in the house. We just open the door, let the dog out in the yard, and he do his business,
Right.
come back inside, he scoop poop later on, whatever.
Right. And he now I kind of watched it while I was doing something else, so I didn't catch every detail of why he's there. But hey, what's up, Richard? How you doing? Um, did how did Richard? How did um, Be Brave show go today? I didn't even bother attending it because I was the subject didn't interest me that much, and I was kind of busy doing other things.
I'm sure I know how it went without even seeing it, to be honest with you. It was every
Woody, you know what? I hadn't thought about covering the inauguration, but sure, I can do that. There's no reason not to. I know I have. I think I'll have to double check. I think the coverage starts like 9 or 9:30 in the morning. But yeah, I can do that. Um, so so Be Brave made you a mod. Well, that's a good thing. You're a responsible person. So so yeah, I'll plan on covering the inauguration. I'm sure it'll be on Trump's. You know what? Let me check Trump's. Trump has a YouTube channel. Let me see if it's going to be on there. If I show it from his channel, I know I won't get struck. Donald Trump. Oh yeah, Donald Trump will be. Uh, yes, Donald Trump's channel will be covering the inauguration. It's scheduled to start at about 8:55. The coverage. So, yep, we'll cover it directly from Donald Trump's channel. Let me share it with you. So, yep, plan on it then. I'm sure I'll be up by 9 or so. Definitely gonna have to go make a beer run to watch it.
Oh Lord.
Oh wait, what? What? Or join other panels? Would like to see you on their shows. Yeah, I was on CT show.
Oh, did you actually go up? Were you on panel?
Yeah, I was for a short time, but I've kind of gotten, what would I say? I've kind of gotten away from the chaos. When he says chaotic truth, it's actually chaotic up there, and I just wasn't in the mood for it. But I went up there for a specific reason. Hey, John.
Hey, what's up, Stanley?
So you
Virgo.
made it.
Hey, John, what's up?
I hadn't subscribed to your channel until earlier today. And so I said, man, let me. I saw you were live. I said, let me jump on here and see what Stanley talking about.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I should have put it in the text. Uh, to be honest, I was toying with not going live, but
Yeah,
since Virgo was going to be available, I figured I'd do it.
but man, you should have sent me a text. I would have known you were up here. I'd have jumped on. Once I know you're on. But I did subscribe.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
I put
you'll.
the notifications on. But maybe I did hear it. And I got a couple phones, so
Well, I
maybe.
said I was gonna do it, but I didn't give a specific time.
Yeah,
But I've been putting the lives back there in StreamYard.
yeah,
So
yeah,
of
yeah.
course, so yeah. I mean, come up anytime. I'll start putting the show link in the in a text or something.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not talking about anything in particular. I've just been volunteered to cover the inauguration tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Um,
gonna be good, Stanley. That's gonna be good. You
yeah,
see those
well,
pictures I
Trump
sent
is
you?
going to be on Donald Trump's YouTube channel.
Do you see those pictures I sent you, Stanley?
Yeah, what's up with? Were you out today?
Man, so the pictures I sent you were I was on the bus in a nice neighborhood, as you can see the people on the bus, right?
Yeah.
And so you saw the pictures, right? You want to pull them up, show the pictures?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Did Did you put? You didn't put them in the Slack, did you?
No, I didn't put them in the
Okay, well,
Slack.
hold on. I'm gonna have to take them from. I'll pull them up in just a sec. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
Let me see
I'm
real
gonna have
quick.
to download them from my phone to Slack.
you know what you need to get, Stanley. You need to get the Let's View app. It'll allow you
Oh
to
yeah,
them.
I saw you testing that out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty slick, Stanley.
Well, all that is it's a cast, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's basically it. It's basically a cast to allow you to cast from your phone to the screen. So it'll show up as
Let's
one of
see.
your.
I might.
There are probably others that do it as well, but Let's View is the one that I chose. You can probably choose another one, do just the same.
Right. Uh, hold on one sec. Well, while you're just go ahead and
All
chat
right.
amongst yourselves.
What the hell was I about to show you, Silly?
The what?
What was I about to show? Oh, the pictures from the bus.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
about to transfer them over. I
Let's
should.
see if I
There
can. Let's
should
see if
be
I
a
can.
way.
I may
Usually
be
on
able
the
to pull this down.
usually on the phone, there's a way to cast screencast. Okay, hold on. Okay, there is a cast function on my phone.
Yeah.
I've never used it before. Um, hey, what's up, Frost? How'd you? It's good to have you. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hit the link up at the top.
I got the
You
pictures
click
up, Sam.
that. You click that QA thing. I think it'll bring you up here.
I got the link up, Sam. I'll pull it up.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah,
even
Sam.
know.
I
Oh,
tell you,
okay.
Let's
Well,
View,
good.
man. The Let's View, man. That shit is great.
Yeah, I
Here's
think I'm gonna have to install it because setting up the cast it would take me a minute or two.
yeah.
Well, what's
I
going? I mean,
mean,
DSA protesting. I have no idea why they would protest.
I sent you a text, and let me see. So here's some of the other. Now this is the bus. Now this is a bus in a nice neighborhood, right?
Right.
And you can see, it's generally fairly clean, So the people are getting on with the signs right here. You can see, you can see the signs, right?
Now
Social,
you said this is DSA, right?
yeah, yeah. I'll show you. I'm not sure if you can see it. Well, you won't be able to see it on this picture, but you'll be able to see it. Maybe not here. Let's see. Maybe not here. Uh, damn. Let me see. Can you see it here? Oh, okay. Now you can see it. You see it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But see, what I don't understand is a lot of what Trump wants to do kind of I don't know, DSA might be different. I know some individuals who have been associated with DSA
Mm,
who actually are okay with Trump.
mm.
Especially because the immigration piece is good for American workers. There are a couple things that he wants to do that are kind of lined up, kind of a horseshoe thing. So
I think
I
the
don't
go
I
ahead.
don't know why they're protesting.
I think the thing when he made that announcement about the longshoremen, I think he really tipped his hand as to kind of where,
What did
well,
he say? I didn't.
he said that these are important American jobs, and we should not sacrifice them to AI and automation, right? And at the time, there was an automated video showing up in I don't know Korea somewhere where it's like no workers, it was strictly automated, and he came out for workers. Uh, in favor of the workers as opposed to automation. And so I
Right.
think that in some ways, I think they really drew a line between him and maybe even Elon Musk, who would probably be for automation in a way.
Well, I mean, they've already done a contract delaying automation. The
Mm,
AI stuff.
yeah.
The just about a month ago, you remember there was the strike, and then they kind of said, okay, well, we're going to work it out. they did work it out, and they worked it out in favor of the workers. Basically, AI is not something that is going to happen, at least in the term of this contract. So, um, I mean, I would think if anything, DSA would be protesting against an Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, Stanley, you don't mind if I put the banners up, do you?
No, go ahead. The reason I didn't do it is I wanted to make sure that we didn't, Portia was specific, about, not having, anything that could be, could point back to
Mm,
the urban landlord. So,
I think we'd be pretty good with this. Um, other than that, yeah. What was I going to say to you? Go ahead, Stanley. Yeah, so that
no,
was.
basically, I'm not sure why DSA. To be honest, I would think DSA and MAGA have so much in common that a protest just, what the hell are you protesting?
Becoming like a nationalist agenda, huh?
Did they hand out flyers or anything?
Well, I sent you that text message. Maybe I'll show that.
Well, I saw the text, I saw
Yeah.
it, but I didn't see anything there that would explain to me why, they would be inclined to protest.
Well, I think for them, it's a lot of times it's a matter of you know, uh,
Now, this MLK thing, that's not what they're protesting, are they?
well, and that is what's interesting about it is that the MLK holiday falls on inauguration
Um,
day,
right.
right?
Yeah.
And so uh, MLK Day becomes kind of like they use it to more or less advance their political agendas, if that makes sense to you. And so for those people in the audience that haven't seen this, well, no one's seen this, but you stand here. I'll share this text. This is a text message from my buddy Philippe, and he's very connected in these type of things. So he gets all the scoop that the where did it go, man? I know I have it. Did I send it to myself? I thought I sent it to myself, Stan. Mhm.
Well, the bottom line is, I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of more utilitarian than
Mm,
a lot of people tend to be with politics.
mm.
Um, Getting up on a very cold day to protest something that's inevitable. I mean, what really are you protesting? You're not going to make any sort of change in, I don't know, tomorrow's just not the best day to do it.
Yeah, it's getting cold out there now, Stan. You know what I'm saying? It
You know,
wasn't
and
it.
temperature's been dropping in Georgia all day.
It's getting
Shit,
cold
it's
out there.
it's 26 degrees out there right now.
Yeah, when I left Northwest, it wasn't so cold. Now it's pretty damn cold out there. Let's see, I'll pull
As
this
a
up.
matter of fact, they're calling for a couple inches of snow on Tuesday.
I've been shoveling it all day. Not all day, but I shoveled today. A couple properties, yeah.
So the bottom line is, I'm not big into being a patron saint of lost causes. They get no sympathy, and I'm not a DSA type. I think DSA tends to be too far for the to the left for me, just like MAGA is too far to the right. In my opinion, they both have some extreme opinions,
Mm,
and I'm anti-extreme. I've said it before: moderation in all things, and I think DSA, both DSA and MAGA, even if it's just the rhetoric of MAGA that's extreme, it's not. It's a turnoff for me.
mm,
In some ways, somebody made a comment on a news show yesterday. that, and it was sycophantic. The praise. Um, they're basically saying that J.D. Vance will be an improvement over Trump because he can talk that Midwest corn-fed talk, and he can talk tech because he was a venture capitalist, for Peter Thiel, and he can talk to Yale, so he's got his feet in both worlds. Um, I don't think JD Vance is particularly personable. Um, I wonder even if he can talk the talk, that doesn't mean it'll be accepted. Um, I would almost think somebody like if Vivek Ramaswamy was a WASP, he would be, he would definitely be, you know, a viable candidate for 2028.
Now
Too
I
bad,
heard
too bad there's so many Ann Coulters in the Republican Party.
did Trump push him out of the Doge or whatever?
Not that I know of.
I saw something where they were saying he's pushed out of Doge. I don't know.
It could very well be, but I haven't seen it.
Mm.
But Steve Bannon, there was something I was gonna actually cover tonight. Steve Bannon seems like he's out for blood. You know, these people,
He's
these
always
people
out
are
for blood,
apparently
son.
his mortal enemies.
He's always out for blood.
Hey, what's up, T?
Hey guys,
Hey, T,
How you
Stanley.
doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
T, you
Awesome.
was just
Awesome.
ended your stream. I was just over there.
Yeah. I just ended it.
Oh, that's yeah. Damn, I need to close it down because I never close your stream. I always keep it going.
Yeah. I ended it. It's cool. It's cool. What y'all up to over here?
So,
Well,
yeah.
right now, trying to figure out why they're protesting Trump's inauguration. I'm all for
Oh, they are.
I'm all for protesting Trump, but there has to be an actual reason.
Oh, T, I was on the bus today, and I was showing people the pictures from the bus. So
Shoot.
I was on the bus. Damn, my mic is a long way away from me. I'm sorry. I was in the neighborhood, in the nice neighborhood today, where where the yuppies and people like that live. So those were the people protesting, more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll show you guys some pictures again, for those of you
I
that
know it's been crazy in DC.
you,
Have
you
you
know
met up with Portia or anything yet?
is Portia here in DC?
She's supposed to be.
I haven't
You
seen it.
don't recall?
She said she was
I
going to
know,
the inauguration.
but I know they changed it all up and shit. So I
Oh my
haven't.
god.
Did
Well,
you hear?
no.
Did you
As
hear
a
something?
matter of fact, Portia has. I mean, she's got like the type of VIP ticket. She will probably get in, or has a good chance of getting into
Right.
the rotunda.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! So here's some of the pictures from the bus. This is the yuppie area of the bus where I was riding the bus today. So you can see the pictures here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, HB says she's not going.
Oh. Oh wow. Is it
So
the weather? I wonder because I texted her. I figured she
I think she suddenly had a crisis of conscience.
it's 29 degrees out there right now.
Stanley is
I,
crazy.
I
Yeah,
can't.
but I
I
just
can't in good.
I don't actually blame her. To be honest, I don't blame her. I think it's too much of a risk, and then
Yeah.
I heard there's two
she's
other
she's
some
in
other presidents.
solidarity with Michelle Obama.
No, she's not. But
Yes, she
I
is.
doubt that. I
She's like
truly doubt that.
she's like Black women unite.
I don't know if I believe that, but
I'd like to
I
think so.
was I texted her, but and she didn't respond. So I figured she was busy with that or whatever. So because I know this weekend is crazy in DC. I know crazy. How do you feel about Did you see? Because I talked about it earlier on my show. Um, Soldier Boy and Nelly and who else performed?
Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross.
Yeah. Did have you seen that? Have you seen the backlash that they got?
Yeah. I seen the picture of
Perform for what?
It was hilarious.
the Trump inauguration. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, wow. Soldier Boy didn't care. Like, he didn't give any fucks. He said, listen, Kamala didn't call me to perform. Joe Biden didn't call me to perform. Obama didn't call me to perform. Trump administration called me to perform. So guess what? I'm going. I'm not mad at it.
He got the
Personally.
bag.
He got that bag. Okay. I'm not
yeah. Well,
mad at it.
as far as I'm concerned, what goes on with Soldier Boy, I have no idea. I know the name, don't know what he does. That's
You
all
know,
well and good.
the thing is, the thing
I don't
the,
see it as important, to be honest.
the thing I take
No,
from it,
he's really not important like that anymore. You're right.
but I
But
think Snoop Dogg is pretty influential.
well,
And
yeah, because he's an
the thing I
OG.
take from him, like these people were calling for like murder of someone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
DSA.
no, talking about Snoop Dogg. And
Oh,
maybe it was all a gimmick. No one knows. He wasn't very clear about that. But the people that follow him, they're listening to him talking about fuck Donald Trump, kill Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, that's what's crazy about Snoop.
And
yeah.
for
Yeah.
Well,
him,
the
it very
thing
well could be.
is, I expect MAGA to associate with the lowest elements.
Well, the
So
thing is,
I think I think it's being consistent. They're pretty
But
much.
well,
Stanley,
I think that I
now
think the thing
I have
is,
to propose you a question because if they're the lowest of elements, where do you place Sexy Red, Glorilla,
I
Megan Thee
have
Stallion?
no idea. I wouldn't know
Because
who the only reason I know who Glorilla is Portia like brought it up and said, "Hey,
uh-huh,
look at this clip."
right,
I I'm I'm almost 60 years old. I don't keep up with that shit.
well, and
right,
so
but
that's
they're the lowest of the low too. Honestly,
Okay, well,
probably
yeah,
both.
I have no choice but to trust you because I don't know who they are.
but I
Yeah,
think if you get beyond the lowest of the
Now I've
low,
seen Glorilla with all the tattoos and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty yucky.
I
yeah,
think beyond that though, Stanley, is the bigger issue is that if Snoop was saying all these things for money, that's fine. You can say kill Donald Trump as long as it's legal.
See, I don't think it's okay to do for money.
Well, me
I,
either. But if that's what you're gonna do, then I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. But you rile up all these young people who take you seriously and they get wrapped up in fuck Donald Trump. Like fuck him. Yeah. And he doesn't really mean it. He's just doing it for the wave. He's catching the wave.
mm-hmm.
And then 4 years later, 8 years later, he performing for the same person he's been telling the young niggas to go kill.
Okay, come on now. He's best friends with Martha Stewart.
But,
So I mean
but
that
again, like
proves
but,
there
but,
is
but
some sort of consistency there.
but he's been telling someone to go kill someone.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then,
It's
and
called
then,
Tell
a
the
rap.
truth.
it
Why
would
why are you
he
doing
makes
this
someone,
moral
right?
outrage stuff?
It's not more outrage, but what I'm saying is to a lot of these young people, he swaying them one way, far to the left or right.
You talking about Snoop?
Yeah,
Okay,
well, he's
do
talking about
you
killing people,
expect
right? He's
Snoop,
talking about
Snoop
killing
is a
them.
some
puppet.
moral touchstone?
Snoop,
I'm saying,
Snoop, Snoop goes with the wind.
Yeah.
He's
and that's what I'm saying
What
for
you
he's
for
been doing
young people,
it for
for
90.
young people, but he wasn't going with the wind talking about killing Obama, right? And so for
okay,
these young
well,
people,
oh
so
come
for these
on,
young,
John. Do
but
you
for the
know
young people that are
now
listening to
I
him, they
have to
start taking him
chastise
seriously.
you here. So
They start
what?
taking him seriously. Well, they
So are you mad? Or is
mm,
your argument, let me try and figure this out now. So because he threatened in song for money a white man, your feelings are hurt. He should have done it to the black man too. Does it really come down to black and white on what this rapper says? I don't get it.
now, I'm just saying that he uses his music to glorify violence towards someone. And
Okay,
for the, for the,
welcome to the club. They've been doing that
and for
since
the people for the
forever.
people that listen to him, they internalize this shit, and maybe they don't act on it because they can't go kill Donald Trump, or maybe they beat up someone
Okay.
close to him.
I know
He
you're
doesn't really
worried for
feel
Donald
that
Trump on
way,
his
right?
inauguration day, but
He doesn't
I
really.
think it'll be okay.
But if Snoop told those young people, "Hey, man, I don't really feel that way. This is for entertainment. Don't take this shit seriously," that'd be one thing.
But
So
how
he
many
should have had a
people, like
disclaimer.
honestly, John, and in 2025, how many people are being influenced by Snoop? Honestly, and
Well, worse
It's
than
a lot
that,
of
I
clean.
worry about the young people. So you're telling me the young people don't have enough sense not to know that Snoop is not like,
nobody's listening to Snoop. I don't believe.
well, nobody should listen to Snoop, or if they
I
do,
don't
they
think
should
so.
know it's
Well,
like a
he was
video game.
formally the Trump inauguration, so someone's listening. He has some
It's
influence.
like a
Yeah,
video game.
maybe like our maybe
Okay,
like
this doesn't come
our
down to
age range.
stop. This does not come down to generational anything. It's basically if you're stupid enough to listen to what an entertainer says
Hmm.
and not figure out it's like a video game or something like that, well, the problem might not be Snoop.
I agree
Well,
because I don't listen
I
to.
agree with you.
I think they're
We
puppets.
should be
So I don't
training our kids to
listen.
know this is just music, son,
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely agree with you.
or don't let them listen.
True.
I definitely agree with that too. But for the people that don't take your advice, then you have a man out here talking about killing people, and
Well,
that's just not a
then
good.
there's Vivek being right. We are worshiping or venerating mediocrity.
Well, a lot of black people do look up to rap music, and they
Um,
listen to it.
much to their detriment.
Mm,
It's weird, that.
mm.
So,
Hi, Universal.
so what are your plans for tomorrow, John?
Staying out of the way, Stanley. I've been working like hell, man. I've
Mm,
been working. I've been working like a slave, bro.
A
mm.
slave?
A Hebrew slave.
This way I've been screaming, man. One of the things is you realize like how much you may delegate to other people and stuff like that since we've been offline for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been doing a lot of this shit myself. And shit, man,
Mm.
I've been shoveling the snow, changing sheets. Oh man, a lot of shit, son. A lot of shit. When we come back, man, I got a lot of shit to share with you guys.
I bet
I
you
was
do.
going to show actually this guy that I texted earlier, the guy living in the extended stay, and I'm
Mm.
actually glad you're here. I don't understand why anyone would want to do an extended stay for 3 years. Do you have an idea of why someone would want to do that? And he makes a point that he's 50, other than the maid service, maybe.
I mean, a lot of these, I don't know where he's located, but a lot of these cities have,
Somewhere in Maryland, he talks about the
yeah,
ratings.
yeah, a
I
lot of
guess
these cities have, man, so here's one of the games they play, Stanley. It's very interesting. So the city of DC and I'm sure Maryland, all these state of Maryland, they'll do something like this. They'll say you can only charge so much for deposit. So you hear me all the time saying I can charge deposits. I don't do that shit. Nigga, I don't want no deposit from you. I want rent. I charge rent, not deposits. You hear me say that all the time. And so because the government can regulate deposit, they can't regulate rent, right? They can regulate deposits, so I don't charge deposits. And so what he's facing is that someone can say, well, I want 3 months rent up front. He'll never come up with that. So he end up saying extended stays.
for 3 years.
Well, that sounds like a long time. He maybe doesn't have any family, anything like that. But that deposit, you hear every time the people call in, they don't have 2 months rent. And they'll never get it.
Yeah, and
You hear me talk about the treadmill all the time. He's probably on the treadmill.
well, I mean, to be honest, did you watch the video HB did and said he was saddened?
What kind of
Um,
work does he do?
I don't know, but it's some sort because he literally He literally talks about finances, and to do
Mm.
this, you have to, have uh, some stability. Um,
You
excuse
know,
me.
I was in on the and I sent you the text, I think. I was in an Uber with a woman. She was talking to her son or something. And she was like, I would have asked you some money, but I know you tight for money. And she was like, all these subscriptions, and she was like itemizing how many Uber she had caught. How many Uber she had
To
caught
get
this
to
month.
work.
This week. Hmm?
To get to work.
Yeah, that's what she said. Exactly
Oh
to get to
wow.
work. Right. I think she said she caught 3 Ubers. They were like $12 to $14. I sent you the text.
Well,
And
yeah, it was a little disjointed, but okay. Well, I mean, what's wrong with the bus? But
maybe she go to work early in the morning, don't want to be out there early, catch an Uber. You know what I'm saying? It's inner city shit. And she was talking about, but one of the things she mentioned that I pointed out, and maybe I should have highlighted it or emphasized it was the subscriptions that she has. And I talk all the time, man, that's the most profitable business model that any business could have. I developed software for many years. If you Google it, there is a such thing as a subscription model, a software model called a subscription model. Right? It's been around for years, long before subscriptions have become so prevalent today. And so, and listen to her talk. You can Google it. You pull it up if you want. Subscription model software pattern. And so, what she talked about was all the subscriptions were eating her ass up. She was like Prime, Netflix, whatever. Like, yo,
oh, those sorts of subscriptions.
right?
Well,
You understand?
yeah.
Right. Them motherfuckers eat your ass up. You don't even know you're death by a million cuts.
Oh, I know. But you
Mhm.
know what?
Right.
The only reason, the only subscription I need is Amazon Prime or Prime Video.
Mm.
I've been trying to get rid of Netflix for for like 10 years.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
here's the deal. I noticed my son is using it
Mm.
at school. And I'm like, I want to, it's like every time I want to get rid of it, he winds up using it. So I don't mind,
Son too.
but,
Yeah.
you know,
Because he watches my son watches a series on there that
yeah, yeah.
going and going and going. I think it's Flash, and he's obsessed. So I'm like, okay.
So Disney, I know what she means by all these subscriptions.
Mm,
Now, believe it or not, Apple I get free
mm,
um, through
How?
through T-Mobile.
mm,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
mm.
Okay.
see, I get Paramount free through my Walmart Plus subscription.
Yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yep,
Same. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
They bundle some of these
I have Walmart
services.
Plus too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh,
Mhm.
child, I haven't shopped in a
Ooh, child.
supermarket in a while, man. I'm so
Girl,
spoiled.
I'm spoiled. Deliver me, please.
Yeah, I
I
went in one
I
the
get
other day.
stuff
I was
or
like,
I get
damn.
stuff delivered to work. I
Deliver
get
me.
stuff delivered. Man, let me tell you,
Yo, any of
I
y'all shop
love
at
it.
Wegmans? Anybody shop at Wegmans?
We don't have that
Well,
where I.
we don't have them.
I don't
Wegmans,
have Wegmans here,
you
but
can
I
only
had
be
I
blessed.
went to a Wegmans in North when I went to North Carolina for my job.
Oh,
I
there's
I
one
did
in
go
there.
to Wegmans.
No, Wegmans
I
is
don't even fuck
grocery
with Whole
store
Foods no more.
heaven.
I don't even fuck with Whole Foods no more. Man, they got meat in Wegmans like
Yep,
$2-3 a cut.
Man, John,
yep.
have you tasted them cookies at
Oh,
Wegmans? They'll
oh,
put
like they
Stanley
almond
sourdough
joy.
chocolate chip cookies to
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Well, when I
ooh.
lived up in DC, I worked. We used to live right in Chantilly.
Yeah, they probably got a Wegmans out there.
Oh, there's a couple Wegmans in
Oh,
the in
man.
that general area.
Yo,
Um,
Wegmans put
oh,
Whole
let me
Foods
tell
cheap.
you something. I don't know. Grocery stores ought to be ashamed that they're
Mhm.
not Wegmans.
Yes.
Yes. We
Yo,
got Whole
yo,
Foods here in
Grocery
Florida.
store
Whole
is a joke
Foods and
now.
Whole Foods can't fuck with Wegmans. That shit ain't even on the same
Fresh
level.
Market.
Uh,
I
I
saw some meat. Stanley, I saw some meat in Wegmans. That shit may have been
Mm.
like $200 an ounce, a gram, whatever the fuck they measure a pound. Right? It was like some wagyu,
yeah, Wagyu beef. Yep,
like
Wagyu.
yeah, whatever. And that shit was in the little special counter off to the side. I said, "Oh my goodness, they got duck, rabbit, and shit in there. Give me a rabbit. Oh man, nothing
Man,
like that.
I ordered because there's one in Manassas. I think there
Mm,
was one in Manassas that I used to pass on the way home. Once we moved out, into the hinterlands, and I ordered like a red snapper. Like
mm.
they will overnight stuff, and it was for a birthday or something like that. Man, Wegmans is the bomb.
Yeah. If you ain't fucking with that, you missing out. Man. That is some shit right there.
Man, we didn't. When I went to North Carolina, I didn't even like. There was lots of restaurants out there, but we just went to Wegmans and got the hot food bar. Yeah.
Yeah, that hot food bar, man. That shit.
Yeah, we don't
And
have
this
Woo!
thing when I go to is mostly Asian. A
it's
lot of
not
Yes.
a lot
here.
of Whole Foods are Indian hot bars.
Hmm.
At least where I go, right? So, but the Asian hot bar is better. You got the fried
Yeah.
rice, you got the goddamn egg rolls and shit.
Spring rolls.
Mm-mm.
You even got the cold noodles. You got the
Yeah,
hot noodles. Yeah.
your Wegmans is
Woo.
everything.
Well,
Yeah,
San Jose like Sprouts. They
Oh, we
do
got Sprouts out here too. Yeah,
yeah.
Sprouts is very
Yeah,
good.
there's one over, I think it's in Marietta, somewhere near my sister. Now they do have this weird thing where they have like their nuts in a barrel, like you can scoop out. There's some
And you
things
can
that,
make your own nut butter, right?
I, yeah, I'm yeah, like peanut butter,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So,
You
Yep.
get Whole Foods and
but
shit.
I'm sorry, Sprouts can't touch Wegmans.
Nah,
There's
hell no.
No, they
no,
can't. Wegmans is the
no such
bomb,
a
man.
It's
Wegmans
Wegmans.
on another level. Yeah, it's a
I didn't
store.
want to leave North Carolina when I went. I was like,
It's a
man, I want
store
to
in the
stay here.
Bronx.
where's
It's
it
a
up
store.
around Charlotte or Raleigh?
No, I was in Raleigh.
Stanley,
Okay.
it's a store up in Westchester
Oh,
County.
really?
Then I'm trying to think of Westchester. Yeah, I'm surprised. Virgo may know Westchester County. I'm gonna try to look it up.
Hmm.
Grocery store boutique, and I used to go there. Um,
Oh, wow.
this shit was nice. Now this was nice. Boutique.
Yeah,
What
well,
would be boutique?
Westchester's its own little
I think it's
universe. I've actually spent quite a bit of time there. I used to
yeah.
have a girlfriend that lived in Hartsdale.
Is it
I,
D'Agostino's?
nah, I used to go to Fresh. Now Fresh Direct was nice, but it wasn't Wegmans. Um,
Hmm.
it was another place. What was the name of that motherfucker? It wasn't Balducci's. Balducci's is small. Um, what was the name of that?
In San Jose, Publix,
Hmm.
Publix couldn't hold, Publix couldn't park in Wegmans' parking lot.
Nah.
Nah. And Publix is nice. Don't get me wrong.
It's
Publix is
okay.
nice.
You
But
know what? I've heard of Stu Leonard's. Stu Leonard's.
No,
Ooh,
no,
Mm-mm.
shit hot.
that
Those are
wasn't in the city though. That
yeah,
Really?
wasn't in New York City.
mm-hmm. I had a lovely lady.
Y'all got a Wawa's out there?
Yeah, that's like a gas station type shit.
It is a gas
Amazing.
station, but oh my God, their sandwiches are so good.
So is it like Bucky's in the South, like in Texas, or?
Well, you know what? Wawa started out up north, and
Right.
then they
yeah,
moved
well,
to the south.
Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
it was
Philadelphia, upstate
everything.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see this on the screen, Sam? Stu Leonard's.
Yeah, I can see it.
What
Oh,
is that? Is that that's a grocery store too?
like Westchester County.
Okay.
I had a
Oh,
lovely
okay.
lady up in the Bronx, and she used to
I mean,
every now and then we used to go to Stu Leonard's. Yo, this shit is amazing grocery store. It ain't Wegmans, but it's close.
okay.
Now I don't think anything could beat Wegmans for real.
It's hard to beat that motherfucker. Look at that. Oh,
just them cookies, man. Oh my God.
You like the almond burst? You like the almond burst?
Oh God, yes.
Fire.
And them snickerdoodles.
That guac look good. Oh, I love guacamole.
Stu Leonard. Stu Leonard.
Hey Richard, my the Publix around Atlanta used to make something called the Atlanta Falcon sub, and I think it was a lot of chicken tenders and some other stuff, but they stopped selling it. But my son used to go crazy over those things. It's like every now and again I'll order, groceries from Publix. To this day, he's still like, "Hey, do they have the Atlanta Falcon sub?" So that might be the only thing where Publix does well. That
You ever been to Varsity in Atlanta?
oh,
Is it
absolutely,
open? You been there?
absolutely. There's one right near Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
There was
actually,
one
I
in
actually,
Athens, Georgia. As a matter of fact, we used to go to the Varsity like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
One in Athens, and then the only other ones I know are in Atlanta. I don't think they make the best chili dogs, though. I think, oddly enough, the best chili dogs I've ever had, besides the ones I make, are from Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I
mm,
used I used to really enjoy the Publix in the deli, particularly in Montana, but that was 20 years ago. They could have gotten worse by now, but they used to have a badass deli.
Deli got
Uh,
the best fried chicken, man. Like grocery store
yeah,
deli.
their chicken is good. Their
Mm-hmm.
chicken is good.
I'm gonna
Because
And
disagree.
let me tell you what,
somebody
anytime I
grandmama
go,
back there making that chicken. That's why. That's why.
exactly, anytime,
And in
anytime I go
Texas,
to
it's usually a
Georgia,
Mexican.
yeah,
I'm telling
anytime I
y'all.
go to Georgia, I have to get
Mhm.
their published chicken because they make some sort of
Publix
orange
chicken,
and pecan chicken
So good.
Publix
Oh,
and
chicken,
everything. And even in the bakery, everything has pecans in it. And it's like, oh,
and
it's
it's
so good.
pecans and
it's
Publix fried
it is
chicken.
not
I'm
pecans,
gonna
it's
tell you right
Oh,
pecan.
now,
pecan. I saw
Publix fried
pecan.
chicken. Uh, Homemade fried chicken is actually way better than Wegmans.
I agree. I agree with that too.
Wegmans
Yes.
does they put some sort of either
Nothing like
bouillon
homemade fried
or
chicken.
they do onion. There's something they put in their batter that's very salty and very oniony. That I mean, I can eat it; it's good. But if you eat the leftovers, like you put it in the refrigerator, in my opinion, the test of good fried chicken is, does it taste pretty good the next day? And
Well,
Mm.
what,
how are you warming
Yeah.
it up? Are you warming
yeah,
it up? Are you warming it up in
no,
a air
I've
fryer or oven, microwave?
you know what? If I can't eat it out of the refrigerator and enjoy it, it's not good fried chicken.
Oh, you're
Mm.
like my husband. He will eat leftover pizza cold out the
Oh
fridge.
yeah,
I'm like, what are
you
you
know
Husband
what?
crazy?
too. Am I
I
only
call
one?
him
I'm like, you don't want to
crazy.
heat that up.
Oh man, I have had
They
women
don't care.
just go nuts because I'll yank it out of the refrigerator and eat it
That pisses
cold.
me off so bad.
It
I'm like,
does.
can you please heat it up? Can I
It's
put air
it's
fryer
good. It's like cold
it, sir?
spaghetti out of the
No, I'm
refrigerator.
good.
And then especially I gotta have his
Vegetables,
last
spaghetti.
bite. I
That's
gotta have his last
crazy.
bite. So I'm
You
like,
do?
you didn't warm this up?
Now
Ugh.
that's
No,
kind of
we're not
kinky.
doing
Do you
It
use it?
sure is.
Do you use his fork too?
Hello, yes. Doesn't he kiss
Oh
me?
yuck!
Come on now, Stanley.
You know
We
what? I
exchange
will.
germs every
You
single
know what?
day.
My wife used to get so mad. Like, we go to a restaurant or something and she wants to try what I have. I'm like, no. If you want what I have, just go ahead and order it. You can order a
Oh
second
my
plate.
God.
Don't be putting your used fork on my plate.
Well, I guess you wouldn't like this about me, Stanley, because
Oh,
sometimes when
you
we
don't
go to
even
a
have to tell
restaurant,
me. You don't have to volunteer this information.
No, sometimes when we go to a restaurant and like if they serve like a big serving of food, we'll
Mhm.
just get one plate and share it.
As long as you like separate it onto two smaller plates, I'm okay with
I
that.
don't want to. I want to eat off of his plate.
Well,
You know what?
Stanley,
That's like a culinary sword fight.
Whatever.
Stanley, if you kissed her, then who cares if she puts her fork in your plate? I
You
mean,
know
come on.
what,
Exactly.
12th man? I'm just gonna say you might not understand my point.
Mm.
I guess I
Oh
don't.
Lord.
You don't.
You got me.
So, are we gonna watch this poor 50-year-old man in his hotel room? And watch a
He,
little bit of it.
he
What
is.
she?
I'm honestly not understanding why he likes extended stay hotels so much. So let me know if you need me to stop it to comment. Feel free to do it. Gen Xer, is he really?
Look here, y'all. There are some pros and cons to living in an extended stay hotel. I mean, I've lived here for almost 3 years, and it's my home, and I
Never
love
comb
my
your
home.
hair on camera if you're a
But there,
man.
there are some pros and cons. I mean, there's pros and cons to just about everything you do. Everything ain't always great. Everything ain't always smooth and beautiful. But I want, for those of you all who might be considering living in a, extended stay hotel, for however long, like I said, I've been here almost 3 years. I want to just kind of break down some pros and cons of living in an extended stay hotel. Some things that will make living here comfortable and successful, and some things that will cause you to get put out back. I'm going to show you all what I mean when I say get put out
Don't pay
back.
your rent or
There's
your.
some behaviors that you have to abide by, because for all intents and purposes, this might seem like an efficiency apartment or something like that, but this is a hotel. This is a hotel, and you don't necessarily have.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to say this. This is like an orientation video for staying in an extended stay hotel. I'm. This just confuses the hell out of me. It's a hotel. Do you need to know more than that? It's not an apartment. Ugh.
Right.
You don't necessarily have a lease living in a hotel, and there's some things that will get you put out back. Now you see this area right here, this little alleyway right here. Whenever I show my plants, that's what I mean by out back. Once you get on that other side of that fence, you are out back. And I've seen people I've seen people get put out back, as in their stuff. They were out there on the other side of that fence with their stuff. Their bags, everything they have is out back. So we're gonna get into that. I want to get into some of the pros and cons of living in an extended stay hotel. I just want to show you all my latest addition to my hat collection. Yeah,
A
Yeah,
hat
celebrating
collection.
the Steelers last night in the wild card playoff game.
A
Didn't
hat
they just
collection.
lose?
So
Hey,
so
hey,
we're
hey,
good to
Stanley.
go.
Wait a minute, Stanley.
We're
Pause for a
heading
second.
we're
He just
heading to the
mentioned
Super Bowl right now.
this is
That
very recent. I'm assuming this is very recent because he just mentioned that the Steelers lost to the
Oh
Ravens.
yeah. Let me get the date. Yeah, it's like within the last couple days.
Damn.
This is let's see. Oh no, this is 6 days ago.
Okay. Damn. Damn, that's interesting.
But I'm trying to figure out hat collection, showing off your hat collection in an extended stay hotel. I'm just I'm trying to put a lot of things together, and there. I mean, I'm trying to figure out why he would want to do this at 50 years old.
Man, Stanley, just the other day we showed a guy renting a room. For me, he was 60. He was a little bit older than this guy. He rented a room.
Right.
He couldn't even afford an extended stay. And times are tough out this motherfucker for a lot of people still.
Yeah, but he's been 3 years. This isn't like, a week or two. This is three.
Well, if you
I
back
mean, if
it,
you're staying there 3 years, this is a lifestyle choice.
no, well, I think and he's in the DC area.
Right.
He's probably out there by Andrews Air Force Base, if you be honest, if I'm guessing correctly. I had a cousin that was living in an extended stay. Um, the thing is, like, if you backdate this 3 years, that would put you right around COVID, right?
Uh-huh.
Put you right around COVID. My business model changed radically since COVID, and it would affect someone like him. Again, you hear it all the time. The extended stay will let you pay week to week.
Right. He is paying week to week.
Right? You hear me talk about it all the time. Like, you want to buy that dope week to week, it's more expensive. And
But you
so,
would think that a 50-year-old man, and he doesn't look like, he looks well groomed,
mm,
at least for this. I, I'm hopefully you can understand my confusion.
yeah,
Even if you're
my
going,
mother's always confused. My mother's confused like a motherfucker.
I'm just saying, thanks. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, if you're able to pay this kind of money for 3 years, because it's expensive. Um,
It's probably about $325. You're probably paying $300-$400 a week. But again, like the alternative is come up with $3,000, $2,500, $1,200. The backdrop to this is he can go back out there on the street where he's talking about these people have been put outside. He can pack up all this
he
shit.
says out back.
Right. They probably work with him. Like if he's a little late on his rent, whatever, they probably work with him after he's been there so long. So he's built up some um
You
you
think in a corporate like hotel, they would be able to work with him
know,
like that?
well, these are probably individually owned hotels. They have the corporate
Well,
worker outside, but it's probably an Indian person that has gotten to know him over the years.
yeah,
And it's
because later there's like a Walmart or there's a Walmart within walking distance of him.
mm, yeah.
You'll see it. He's going to show you his refrigerator, which this blew my mind too. This dude is not only living there; he's going to die there.
The one
Stanley,
on
boy,
our
I got
list
some footage to
is
show you guys.
the Super Bowl. So, yay, go
I mean,
Ravens, go
he's
Ravens.
got that
All right.
space.
Um,
Like he's
but
lived there.
I'm on my way out. I'm on my way out to Walmart. I'm gonna set my camera right there. This is another angle that I'm working with while I put on my hat and my hoodie. Um, I'm about to head out to Walmart. I almost forgot something. Hold 1 second, y'all. I'm heading out to Walmart because I got to get some collard greens and some stuffing. I'm making a whole baked chicken today for dinner, and some collard greens. I said this in a video that I made earlier today, so you'll probably see that video. But here's the chicken already seasoned. It's already been seasoned. What I put in is some carrots, celery, and onions, and you can look in there. I fill that in the cavity there. Okay, and I'm going to show you all kind of the seasonings I use. Use a Food Lion Italian seasoning, and what I do is just kind of sprinkle that Italian seasoning inside of the cavity here first. I sprinkle that Italian seasoning in, and then I put my vegetables in, and then on the outside I'm using some Perfect Pitch by McCormick rotisserie chicken seasoning. Toaster oven.
I'm gonna skip
What I'm
ahead a
gonna do is I'm
little
gonna
bit.
put this on.
See, he's moved all that
I'm gonna
shit in
put
there,
this on.
Stanley. You see that?
Yeah, over
Like,
over
No,
3 years.
that's why I tell him no furniture, bro, no furniture.
Yeah, because that toaster oven didn't come with the.
He
No.
brought this shit in there.
Yeah, I'm just totally.
You blown.
Well, I mean, again, this just wandered into my algorithm, so I don't know his backstory. I'm sure there's a good reason for him being there, but I would hope that if maybe he's divorced and this, there's got to be a backstory here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's just so sad seeing him put that chicken.
Oh, Stanley.
Come on, Stanley. My propane oven isn't much bigger than that, but it is a little better.
Yeah, but this shit's gonna take hours and hours. And why is he cooking a whole chicken? Maybe he has company.
It's cheaper to buy a whole chicken.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I don't know. I'm not
Well,
gonna fuss. I'm
just
just
like
gonna
with a
say,
turkey,
hey.
Stanley.
I'm just
You,
gonna
you
say,
can.
hey, you can cut that up into 8 to 10 pieces and
Yeah,
be much
just
more
like
efficient.
You got
Unless
to
you
spray
know,
this
have,
shit too.
a
to make
whole chicken is more for show than practical for one person, and I have to cook for one person,
I
so
don't know.
I know my mindset. So
When
No,
I
you
do
have
a
to
whole
cook all of
chicken,
it.
like
Go
what's
ahead. Talk
left
to me.
over, I'll make chicken salad sandwiches and all kinds of good shit out of it.
And see, Stanley, if he
well,
Eat on
doesn't
it
yeah, I
for a
know
whole
how to
week.
cook 12th man. My point is that the way he's cooking it is inefficient. There's gonna be waste.
well, if you think about it, like from the standpoint of, let's say he cut it up and then cook all of it, then where does he store the raw chicken?
He's got. I'm assuming there's a freezer there.
Or
Now I
was he
know
storing it? Was he storing in?
those little extended stay places.
But I'm saying,
Uh,
what does he put it in before he put it in the freezer?
well, he's got everything else there. I mean, you could cut that thing up. You could roast it all in pieces and preserve it enough to put it in a refrigerator. Whole chickens it's just better to cut them up. It's easier to parcel them out for lunches and individual meals, rather than having a whole carcass like that you're just carving pieces off of.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But you know,
But
man,
like I said, I don't want to go in on criticizing him. He's different,
yeah.
so he definitely has his own way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
But HB probably said it better, and I didn't even think of it until HB said it. He pretty much said it made him sad. so,
Man.
so
Did he wash that
honestly,
chicken?
you what?
Did he wash that chicken?
You know what? I don't even. You know what? I was gonna say HB kind of surprised me saying that because I honestly watched this and didn't even think about it other than hey, that's kind of weird. I wonder why.
I sure washed that. I sure washed that capon that I made. I started that capon from Friday. I washed it real good with some sour oranges and lemons and limes.
Well, the
Stuffed up.
difference is though.
Mm.
This dude's living in a hotel.
Oh, I ain't eating his potluck.
You're not, and he might be the only one eating it. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, be more efficient.
Yeah.
And yes, a whole chicken is cheaper, but do you know how easy it is? You can literally get 10 pieces of chicken out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
But
know.
that's probably what he's gonna do. He probably doesn't have like storage containers and shit like that. It's easier to store it all in one.
Yeah,
Put some.
yeah, yeah. You're right. But I mean, you
And
put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the
You gotta buy
refrigerator.
a Ziploc bag. You can't just buy one. You gotta buy a
Ziploc
pack
bag?
of them motherfuckers. You gotta buy a box of them motherfuckers, 10 of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you
Right.
Ziploc bags are good.
But he used
They
four
can
more.
be used for a lot of different things.
But he used four more than he used Ziploc bags, so he probably got four. He put that shit right in the refrigerator with foil on top. After he's eating some of it. I'm telling you,
well,
that seemed really just like that.
you're talking about a mini like dorm refrigerator too, so you can only get so much stuff in there. You could barely fit a gallon of milk in one
Well,
I
you're
had.
Well, this
barely going to get a
apartment.
whole chicken in there. You're really not making sense with that point.
Well, this is an
But you
apartment
can
size
get
refrigerator.
can't you get like a little pack of chicken that has like 4 legs in there or 4 thighs, 4 wings. You don't have to get a whole chicken.
HB, you are truly an asshole.
No,
What he
I,
said.
I think I
What do you
Do
think
you
say,
feel like
Stanley?
being homeless is more honorable?
nah, hell no. Like I think honestly, man, like we talk about this all the time. He's just on the treadmill. He doesn't have a way to get off.
Well,
If
I don't know. Well, see, I don't want to go all into. I don't know his background. I'm left. Maybe the thrill is just wondering why this is. I don't care enough to even theorize as to why he's doing it. Maybe my argument or maybe my problem is just how he's doing it. He can do this better.
I mean, he's had the wherewithal to pay that rent for that long.
Yeah, that's a.
Problem is,
And he's had enough money to have a hat collection.
man, you gotta have something, right? You don't look like you don't do any drugs or anything.
Shoot,
But the problem is,
motherfucker, read a book.
I think the problem is like, again, I talk about it all the time. If he had a woman, they'd be up out of the place, right? But or a
Okay.
brother, right? They could put their head together. But him
Yeah.
by himself in this area, if he's close to me, he'll never get out of there. He'll die there, like you said.
That's
And
that
he's not
is
a
He'll
sad.
bad
die
looking
in my
guy.
house.
He ought to be out looking for a woman.
Hmm?
He ought to be out looking for a woman.
Someone he can like make 1 + 1 = 3 with, or at least 2.5.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, I bet y'all thought it wasn't gonna fit, didn't you? I bet y'all thought it wasn't gonna fit. That's not gonna
Oh
fit in
my
there. Yes,
lord.
it is. Yes, it is. See, when you're living in a extended stay hotel, you got these little eyes here that what they call this a
Hot plate.
convection oven or something like that. Convection oven. You have that, but the room doesn't come with an oven. This is mine. I got this from the Goodwill.
he got his
So many of
seasonings
the
on top of
items
the
that I
oven,
have in my
Slim. You
room,
notice that?
like my pots and pans and stuff.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
go.
I got from the
Don't
Goodwill.
apparently
I
they're
say to
all
myself,
glass and not
oh,
plastic.
here's the other thing I want to
They're gonna
mention
melt
while
when the
I'm
top
thinking
gets
about
hot.
it. I'm gonna take. Gotta
Yeah.
clean your hands when you
That
grill in the kitchen.
heat
Gotta
runs
clean your hands.
spices if they just get too
I'm gonna
hot.
wipe my
That's
hands
why
off.
I got a
I'm gonna
box
put
outside. I keep mine in when I run the wood
these
stove
seasonings back up. You
because it
don't want
gets
the
hot in
seasonings
here.
sitting on top of the toaster oven.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Man, he got a whole setup right there.
While the toaster oven is on, right? That's not gonna be a good thing.
You got that Old Bay.
Oh,
That's that Maryland shit.
okay, so he's moving. Good.
The boy about to be eating good up in that motherfucker. Shit.
All right, I don't know if you can hear my neighbor out in the hallway,
telling you
but
it stinks.
that's what this video is kind of about. Once again, some of the pros and the cons of living in an extended stay hotel.
Imagine this motherfucker bringing you home for a date.
You know, like I keep saying, it's a hotel. It is a hotel, and the thing is, people don't have a lease. They don't have a lease, which means they're not legally bound.
Hey,
They're
pause
not
right there.
legally bound.
There's a little fringe.
You probably heard me say many times on this stream, I don't give out leases. And that is really the new way of the world here for people that don't have money. And that's what he's saying. He said, like, can't get a lease, right? Can't get a lease. No one's going to make a commitment to him. As broke as he is, day by day, week by week, that's as good as he's going to get.
That's not a broke man's refrigerator, though. That shit is stuffed full.
He probably get food stamp.
You think so?
Mhm.
Okay.
Almost everyone around here get them if you're broke.
Interesting.
Even if you're single without kids?
Yeah, hell yeah. You get like
Oh, because in
100.
Florida, they don't play that. You have to either have kids under 18 or you got to make under a certain amount. Like, they don't play that here in Florida.
Yeah. And yeah. I don't know. It's this might be just too close to home. Dude's 50 and on food stamps, unmarried.
Motivation.
Yeah, that is crazy.
No,
Motivation.
that is sad. Like
Yeah, this
HB.
motivation. Shit, this motivation. Yeah. Shit, you make you grind a little bit harder. Stay off the treadmill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get rid of some of those subscriptions you got.
We
I
do have
bet he
food
has-
banks out
hey.
here in Florida, though.
Hey, John, I bet he has YouTube Premium.
Netflix too.
That motherfucker.
To living here. You know, I mean, you could get put out at any time, and you don't have any legal recourse. You don't have any legal recourse, so that's why you kind of want to be on your P's and Q's, which is fine with me. Which is fine with me.
You know what he's saying right there to me, Stanley? What he's saying, Stanley, you may not,
No,
you're definitely not going to understand this, right? What he's saying is that by living on the extended stay, the week to week, it keeps him honest with himself. You got to be on your P's and Q's. Bro, man, let me tell you a funny story, Stanley. I was living in New York, right?
Right.
And my mother was living in one of my houses. And so she was living in the basement. The guys was there. I would let my mother collect the rent, give her something to do. Right. And so a nigga paid her in all $5 bills.
God damn.
Yeah, it's still 100 though.
His rent was like $800. All $5 bills.
Damn.
One day I call my mom up on the stream. I bring up here. We tell the story. So she called me. I'm in New York. I'm like, what? I think he's selling drugs. That's her first reaction. He's selling drugs. I said, damn, now I got a nigga in here selling drugs in my house. My mama down in the basement, right? I got to come back down from New York. And that's why I said, I come down from New York to DC. I said, yo, you selling drugs, man? You paying it like $5 bills and shit, like small denominator? He said, man, when I go to the bank, cash my check, I tell them give me all 5 so I can budget better. If they give me hundreds or 20s, I'm gonna blow that shit. So give me $5. Give me all $5 bills. He said, that's why I pay rent like that. He said, all $5 bills. I said, what? Fuck it, I'll take it.
Doesn't make any sense.
To you, it doesn't. The same way to that man where he says living in that extended state keeps him on his P's and Q's. Because otherwise, he know he go
Well,
off.
no, he said if you live in an extended hotel,
Mhm.
there is no a lease, meaning
There's
that
no slacking in life.
they can throw you out at any time. Therefore, you have to be on your P's and Q's.
That
He
means you got
wasn't
to keep
talking
paying.
about
That means,
himself necessarily.
no, what he's saying is he said, I like that. Right? You heard him say it. Like, I like that. Because they keep him honest. Because if you let him go a month at a time, he gonna fuck it up.
Okay, John, you know what? Let me go back and replay this.
Mm.
You are literally creating a narrative he
Go back
didn't.
like 10 seconds. I'm telling you, I deal with these people all the time. Listen what he
Well,
says.
yeah, but I mean, you shouldn't. I don't know.
Listen what he says. Maybe I'm wrong. I
So
could be
that's
wrong.
why you kind of want to be on your P's and Q's,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine with me.
Which is fine with me.
Which is fine with me.
Like, if you notice him, like, what do I talk
Okay,
about?
where, and I've watched this, so I know where he's going. So I might have an advantage over you. He's basically saying, hey, if you're making too much noise, if you're just causing too much of a ruckus, they will put you out and you have no legal recourse. That's a word or term he used.
But
You
he also
gotta
mentioned,
you gotta stay within the rules or not annoy your neighbors or they will
right,
put you out and there's nothing you can do about it.
right. And so
Has nothing to do with how he pays rent.
so if you parse it down,
But see,
right?
I don't choose to parse it down. I have no reason to parse it down.
Well,
I don't care that much.
what I take from it is that he ain't playing his music loud, and he want to live in an environment where someone is going to maintain order, right? You look at his refrigerator. You can tell he maintains order. But if he rent from me, I can't maintain the order that he is looking for.
Well,
Honestly,
that's why he's staying in a hotel.
and that's why he's on the treadmill. I'm saying because for him to want that order, because what he's saying is on those extended stays and shit like that, which is kind of like how I rent, but I don't have the authority the way they do. I don't have the manpower.
Right.
If you don't pay your rent or if you get disorderly, they can call the police and get you up out of there.
Yes. He calls it the
Fine.
back. He
That's fine.
calls it out back.
Right. That's fine with him. If you get behind on your rent,
Well, no, it's fine with him because he's not causing a ruckus.
right, that's correct. So he's able to find an environment, although it may be a little bit more expensive than renting from me. It's peaceful. He got everything he needs there. And it gives him the responsibility of paying his rent on a very regular basis that he can't fuck it up. He got to be on his P's and Q's, which he says, fine with me. See,
Yeah,
a lot of
okay.
people you hear him call in.
Point
Like
again.
a lot of people you hear him call in on the stream and they want to go month to month because they want to have a lot of slack in their line where they can fuck shit up and then hopefully they can catch back up on week 3 or week 4. He's saying, I don't need no slack in the line. Keep me honest. I'll pay my rent week by week. As long as you maintain a peaceful environment for me.
You're good at reading between those lines.
I see these people all the time. Yeah. Like he wouldn't rent from me. Let's get down broke.
He'd probably be okay.
He would be okay. I think so.
You know,
He
I do
needs
my
to
best to be respectful of other people anyway.
I'm sorry, what?
See, he needs a place to cook. And he's an older man, so he's not willing to be sharing the kitchen. You look how orderly he is in his kitchen. I showed you a
Well,
kitchen.
I guess if we're going to buy your narrative, it's a good thing that he's doing okay.
If I showed you the kitchen in one of my houses the other day, he couldn't live with those people. Couldn't live with them. He has to pay up a little bit to live like this.
They'd steal his hats.
Well, they couldn't go in his room, but the kitchen would not be suitable for him to cook. You know what I mean? This is a man, the older guy. He's accustomed to cooking. He's not the GoPuff guy.
You know. A little piece of celery right there. And toss that. Cutting board. I'll deal with that when I get back. All right. Don't she look good? Okay, so now let me put on my hoodie.
That's why I only buy zip up hoodies.
Walmart. All right, and once again, the beauty of this vest, got a pocket for my phone. And I got a pocket for my wallet. I believe I have everything: phone, keys, wallet, cash, coinage. Turn this TV off. See, here's another thing. Now I'm gonna turn the TV off because I'm not watching it. But I don't have an electric bill. Now if you're living in a home or a house or an apartment or something like that, you will most likely have an electric bill. So you want to definitely make sure you cut lights off, cut TVs off, cut everything off that doesn't need to be on, because that affects your electric bill. Well, I pay one price every week.
You see that, Stanley?
I'm still a conservationist, so I'm gonna cut the TV off.
You see what I'm saying right there, Stanley? Like, a lot of people just want one bill.
Right.
They don't want the variability of all the other shit. In many of these cities, they shield them from the water bill. But that shit can go that shit can turn their life upside down almost immediately. But the electric bill, they know many of them are not disciplined enough to keep the lights off, shit like that. But you hear what he just said, he like, yo, I'm whatever he said, conservationist or whatever. So he goes above and beyond what he doesn't even have to do by cutting the TV off and shit like that. And
Right.
so, you can see the kind of difference in this guy. He would be a good renter, but he wants order. And he couldn't find order in my house.
Yeah. Now he's going to go outside and walk into Walmart, and that's kind of where I stopped watching earlier.
Cut the TV off.
I've read
And I'm
it.
gonna give Lo-Fi Girl, give her a break. Oh, that's a pretty scene right there. Cut the computer off. And this is a Sunday, y'all. You know, one of my themes for Sundays is Sundays are for slow roasting and soaking. When I get back, I'm gonna take me a
You're gonna like
nice long
this,
bath.
Virgo.
And I'm gonna take me a nice long bath when I get back. Because that's something else I enjoy doing on Sundays is slow roasting and slow soaking.
What you think about that, Virgo?
I walked away for a second. What happened? I heard my name, so I ran over
let
to the
me
phone.
let me rewind a bit.
Oh Lord.
This is your kind of guy.
It'll take me a nice long
Oh, I
bath
don't
when I
think
get
so.
back.
Hold on.
Because that's something else I enjoy doing on Sundays is slow roasting and slow soaking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Slow roasting and slow soaking. I'm just gonna do my last checks, phone, keys, wallet.
Now, when he says he likes slow soaking, he likes taking long hot baths on Sundays.
Mm.
Well, at least he can do that if that's what he likes, right?
I guess he's washing his chicken. Oh my God.
I'm just, this dude is fascinating.
Ooh, child, Ebony.
At
Dang.
Yes,
arm length.
Ivory. Ooh, child.
Why does he think that's a good thing to say? Slow roasting and slow soaking.
I tell you this much, Stanley. If I would have met this guy and he took me on a date and said, "Come back to my place," I think I would have ran out of there so quick. It
But
wouldn't even be funny.
you wouldn't do slow soaking with him?
Oh no. No slow roasting, no slow
Dang,
soaking,
Stanley
nothing.
laying it on thick.
Not even slow dancing, nothing.
Well, Virgo, yeah, I think you're just being a little too picky.
Make sure
Well, I
have
could be
everything.
picky.
Wait, he's in your age range. He's just like what, a couple years older than you are.
He's a couple years older than I am. How old is he?
50.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. He's exactly a couple years older than me. But guess what? I don't care.
Yeah, well.
I like them. I like them younger, Stanley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my husband's. He's younger than me.
You sound like this is a pop the balloon episode.
It is. I'm a cougar. I'm a cougar. Where's HB?
All right, we're heading now. Taking the shortcut today, or at least not the long way around. So yeah, this video is about the pros and the cons of living
No
in
elevator.
an extended stay hotel. I live in-town suites. And these are some of the things that I've experienced in almost 3 years of living here. You know, like I just said, you might have heard my neighbor. You might have heard his voice just a few minutes ago when I was shooting this video. And that's one of the first things. That's one of the first things. I hope I have my shades. Yes, I do. Thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. It's sunny out here today. Thank you, Lord, for this day you have made. This beautiful sunny day that you
Those
have made.
glasses make
Thank you,
him
Lord.
look cool as a slow soaker.
And it's not too cold. It's not too cold. It's a nice day. Nice day to walk to the Walmart and get some stuff for dinner. But you might have heard my neighbor as I was working on this video. The walls are kind of thin. That's one of the aspects of living here is the walls are kind of thin. You can hear your next door neighbor right next door.
If they're humping or whatever,
and
you can
this
hear it.
particular neighbor, he just I guess he just checked in. What's going on, bro? All right now, bro. Be blessed. Yeah. This particular neighbor, I think he just moved in Friday night. I heard him kind of moving in on Friday night. And Saturday morning, I was working on some eBay work, and it had snowed. It had snowed Saturday night, so things were kind of shut down and slow on Saturday morning. So I was working on some eBay work, trying to get some things done, and all of a sudden, all of this loud music and all of this bass, boom, 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 and all that, kind
Heard
of
that
hard
before, Stanley.
type stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what we got going on, But I've learned since living there. One of the good sides. I want to show you all this real quick. This is a pro or a con, depending on your financial status.
That ain't bad.
Depending on your financial status, this is a pro or con for you. And I'm going to show you how it's a pro for me. This guy, he comes in and he's playing his music. And the one thing that I always tell myself, when someone moves next to me, they probably won't be here long. Now, that's a little different if you live in a house and someone moves next door to you and they're inconsiderate.
Stanley is not.
If
Stanley,
you got a mortgage
exactly
and they
what I was
bought the
saying.
house,
Is that not exactly what I was saying?
What exactly were you saying? I've forgotten.
He's saying that when you live in those places, he know that the person next door probably ain't gonna be there long.
Right.
Right? Because they play their music too loud or some shit like that. They're gonna deal with that shit. Right? I can't really deal with it the same way that these people can. They're on site. They ain't gonna tell you cut your music down, we call the police. And that's what he's saying. He's drawing the contrast between living with me, John Galt, versus living with extended stay.
Okay. You're saying they won't call the police if they're living with John Galt?
There's really nothing I can do. I'm just one man. I'm not on site at a lot of these places.
Mm-hmm.
But at this extended stay, there's someone on site that if someone's making loud noises or something, they're going to deal with it immediately. I mean, he's going to explain it. You roll it back like 10 seconds, and he's going to...
Okay, well, isn't that a plus?
It's a plus for... That's why he pays the premium of living there.
Okay.
and someone moves next door to you and they're inconsiderate and what have you, I mean, if you got a mortgage and they bought the house, I mean, you have to deal with that. You and your neighbor got to deal with each other. It's the same thing with an apartment. It's the same thing with an apartment. You know, somebody moves in next to you or above you or what have you. They've signed a year lease. You got to deal with that. But it's been my experience that most of my neighbors are only living next to me for a few weeks and then they're gone. You know, and whatever they brought with them, whether it's pleasant or not so pleasant, it's temporary. Excuse me. It's temporary. You know? Now, the price. You know, you're talking upwards, and the price that I showed you, that's before taxes and fees. That's before taxes and fees. So you're spending upwards
Damn.
of what, 1600 or more? 1600 or more a month. You know, I pay weekly. I pay weekly for my space. You know, but that's not cheap. That's not cheap. You're not gonna have riffraff paying 1600 or more a month to live in a hotel. You know, you're not gonna have that. And once again, that's been my experience. You know, you somebody might move in for a few weeks, maybe a couple of months. But if they're not prepared for that, like I was prepared to move into an extended stay hotel. I was prepared for it. Gotta wait here for the traffic. I'm going a different way than I did before going to Walmart. I'm staying on this side of the street. I'm not living dangerously like I have in another video where I jaywalk across, 6 lanes of traffic.
They'll run your ass over.
The traffic laws. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the issues. You know, that price is going to rule a whole lot of people out. And if you're not on top of your financial game, you're not going to be able to handle that. You know, I give all praise to God that, like I say, I've called that place my home, and I've been able to afford it. So that I just want to show or talk about one of the, some of the pros and the cons. And with this video, I'm basically talking about one of what could be a con, which is, there are people that will move in next to you and the walls are thin. And if they're not considerate, it can be a little disturbing. It could be a little disturbing with people, talking loud, playing their music loud, But the pro part of it, that's the con. But the pro part of it is there's a good chance they won't be there that long. That's the good side. So if you're considering living in an extended stay hotel for an extended amount of time, whatever situation you might be dealing with that might be a little uncomfortable or undesirable, it's usually going to be temporary. All right, y'all, I'm about to get across the street here.
Hey, John, I just looked this up. They are all corporate owned. They don't do
Hmm.
franchising,
Oh, really? Okay.
and their headquarters is in Atlanta.
Oh wow.
So, I mean, the Atlanta thing doesn't matter, but the corporate owned um, is interesting. So, I mean, I'm assuming there's somebody there on site.
Probably have
I don't know.
security, Stanley.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure they have like a security guard there or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
pretty interesting chain. Apparently, they have them in one in Houston. Let's see, they've got how many?
Cousin lived in one. I think it's called Extended Stay America
Yeah, I've heard of them.
in the Atlanta area. You know, it's not unusual. I will say that, Stanley. It's not unusual.
And the average stays 4 months.
Yeah. See, there you go. Like what I've been talking about all along is like that treadmill. That's why the average stay is so long. Those people have every incentive to price it right at the point where
Well,
you can.
don't you, John? John, don't you think some of them are maybe saving money to maybe like mortgage a home or like move on to better places other than an extended stay?
Well, as he said, he's paying about $1,600 a month, so he's not, and he's not making a lot of money, so he's not going to have the ability to save a lot of money.
Yeah, this is so weird. This is priced literally right at that break point. And two people, if you coupled up, you'd be able probably to at least save enough to.
Right, right,
Yeah, this is really interesting.
right. If you notice, my price points are right along those price points.
Mhm.
Within $50 or so.
Yeah,
It's right enough to keep them on the hook and never wiggling off because they can't go up a level.
right.
Right,
Well, John, like that one lady that called you for a room.
right.
I forget where she's from, but she was like a biologist or
Oh yeah,
something. She had no problems paying 2 months
right.
up front. Like, sound like she was just using that until she could move on to something better, right?
Yeah, she was African, and they're
Yeah.
accustomed to paying multiple months of rent up front. So Trope said, "Why wouldn't you just rent a 1 bedroom apartment? Because a one bedroom apartment, as I mentioned earlier, has requirements. There may be
Right.
a move-in fee. The
Yep.
government, the government. I don't know if the government can regulate the move-in fee.
And like he mentioned too, John, no electric bill. Like
Right.
you rent an apartment, you're gonna have an electric bill, you're gonna have water bill, and all this other stuff. So
Right. And
he'd
if you
rather
don't
not deal with all that. Just
and if
pay
you
the
don't
extra.
make a lot of money, you just want to know what you have to pay. Like, is it 700, 800? Okay, I roll with that. And for him, as I was telling you, Stanley, and even in business, I mean, in big business, Stanley, there's a thing called like certainty of cash flow. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yes.
And so I would imagine the same thing applies for, you know, people that are
Oh,
working.
yeah, absolutely.
Right. The certainty of cash flow is worth more than the variability of cash flow. And so if they can just have certainty of how much their electric bill is going to be, i.e., rolling it into the rent, they prefer that much more than having to be responsible for their own electric bill. And so, in that sense, if you're not willing to be responsible for it, it comes at a cost, right? If I got to manage your utility bill, then that comes at a cost. So, that is kind of what they are seeding off. I don't want to make any more decisions or be responsible for anything else. So just fold it into the rent.
Right.
Now, this is another video which I don't know, probably won't need to go through all of it, but apparently he's got a Saturday routine for boosting eBay sales. So I'm kind of interested
Right.
to know what he's selling on eBay.
It's a wintry day here in Hampton. Hey, everybody. Just shooting a quick video here
Hampton, Virginia?
about what I got going on a Saturday morning.
Oh, is that where he is? Okay, that makes sense.
Lidl's, one of the managers said something to me about making videos in Lidl's. So I don't want no trouble. I don't want no problems. So I got some pastries here and some water for my plants.
We got
Wait a minute,
plants.
I didn't mean to get distilled water.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
you
take
showed
that
them
back.
in the
I'm
last
not gonna do
video.
that now because I'm in the middle of doing this video. But I'm gonna have to take that back because I don't want to give my plants distilled water. I meant to grab the purified water. So we have to take that back.
Your boy feeding plants,
So I'm
Stanley.
heading back home. And
Probably you can't
right
have
before I
pets.
left out, I was about to start on some eBay work before I get into the shop, before I get into the barber shop this morning.
Oh, he cuts hair.
There's some certain things I do on Saturdays
Interesting.
to help boost my sales on eBay. Saturdays and Sundays are some of the best sales days on eBay. So there's some things that I do on Saturday mornings before I go into the shop. And I'm gonna share that with you all this morning. Let me get on in. Hey, is the door open or do you still need your key? Okay.
What is that, a phone?
No, this is a camera.
Oh, looks like a camera.
Yeah. I was doing a video the other day where I was saying people really don't use. Yeah, I'm doing one right now. Yeah, people don't really use cameras; they just use their phone. But I'm old school. Yeah, I'm old school.
Yeah, I'm saying like he's like on the camera or something.
All right, y'all have a great day. Thanks. Okay, I got my stuff. It's interesting, people. See, ain't that something? Somebody don't sound happy. Somebody don't sound happy about this morning's situations. But it's something that people aren't used to seeing people use a camera to make videos. Because now people use their phone. People use their phone to make videos. But
Why not?
hey,
Yeah, I guess we ought to jump
of
ahead
course, I
a
got
little
my
bit.
cell phone, but like I keep saying, my coffee's already made.
I think this a different room, Stanley?
Take that distilled water.
In a
No,
different place, or is that
no, I
the
don't
same?
think so. Looks like the same place.
It's something that they thought it was cool. They thought it was cool that I was using a camera. Here's the boardwalk. It's snowing on the boardwalk too.
You should know what that is, Stanley.
11th, 28 degrees.
No, I don't.
He
I was
says
wondering
We're
if he had some
gonna-
kind of
we're gonna
surveillance camera hooked up, Stanley. Way kind of go
Well, that
to his
just looked like
computer and see
that.
what's.
Just look, yeah. No, where is it?
Didn't he say he was in Hampton or somewhere?
I thought he
Uh,
did. Did Hampton get snow? And I assume he means Hampton, Virginia. That's the only
Yeah.
Hampton I know.
Mm-hmm.
They could have had snow up on the peninsula.
how long ago was this one, Stanley? Before the last video you showed?
No, it's probably after.
Oh, really? Okay.
7 hours ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Man, I would figure the snow would have melted up there by now. It's been that
Yeah,
cold.
no, it's cold. It's cold.
I'm going to do some video this morning on some of my eBay work.
It's like Mr. Rogers'
Comfortable
neighborhood.
here.
He has to change clothes. 'Cause that is
We
dark.
don't need another hero.
Jesus.
He sings karaoke too.
Way home. That was
Oh my God.
playing in the grocery store. I mean, my goodness, that was a Tina Turner
The
song.
Thunderdome.
From the soundtrack.
He didn't finish it.
Mad
He didn't finish
Max.
it.
I think it was Mad Max. Thunderdome.
There you go.
From the 80s. I just love 80s music. Don't you love 80s music? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm a Gen Xer and all that good
We
stuff.
we sure do.
But yeah, I love 80s music. It just has a vibe to it. 80s music just has a
But you
vibe.
play some and turn it up loud.
You're bad.
What my hair looks like.
Disturb the neighbors, right, Stanley?
Taking that hat on.
Jeez.
There we go. I gave myself a haircut earlier this week.
And it shows.
A new haircut for the new year. cut all that hair from 2024 off my head. Well, not all of it. As you can see, I still got some. Had to trim it up.
Cheaper than going to the barber.
My head. We don't need to have a hero.
You know what? I guarantee you he was a veteran.
We don't need to know
I think he might have been too, Stanley.
Yeah, he just gives that
how orderly he is and everything.
Yeah.
From his fridge to his countertops to everything is all in order.
PTSD.
That is military right there, Stanley. No doubt.
Shit, now he makes me want to watch Mad Max again.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. That was a great movie.
Never saw it.
Cabinet, y'all.
Really?
Nope.
Oh my God, Stanley, where were you in the 80s? Were you hibernating?
I'm not a movie guy.
He's like the generation right before, like a boomer. Were you still a boomer, Stanley?
No.
Well, me and Stanley are not that
you got to
far
be
in
one
age.
or the other.
Actually, we are. I'm almost 60.
Well, you can be my older brother, Stanley.
Oh, it could be.
You're not old enough to be like an uncle. You could be my.
Let it go.
You could be my older brother.
Yeah, look at HB. You're probably right. He was probably one of my E7s.
What's HB saying now? HB is.
No, he's saying he probably served under Stanley. That's why he's crazy.
Oh Lord.
HB with the joke.
I'm feeling some type of way, HB. I added you like 5 times saying hi, and you didn't even say hi back, HB. What's up with that?
minute.
The only people I drove crazy were the senior
First
enlisted
things first,
when they
y'all. Y'all
didn't
know what
cut
it
my
is.
mustard.
First things first.
Oh God.
We need some coffee
Junior
this morning.
junior enlisted are fine. It's the senior enlisted that I would hold accountable.
Oh Jesus.
I got stories.
I'm sure you do, Stan. You got stories for everything.
Warming up
We
his
all know your
pastries.
dating stories,
What can I say? I've lived a life.
and I'm not mad at that. Trust me.
Mm.
Hey, 12 man, how's Sam Fisher doing?
Doing pretty good. He a little disappointed though. He hadn't got any new votes today. Usually,
Is he
I've
still
been
number
bringing them
one?
in every day.
Is he still number one?
Yeah, he's still number one, but
Oh,
we
that's
always
all that counts.
need to get votes in every day to keep him there, though.
Well,
See,
I
that's
always
the
vote
thing.
for Sam Fisher.
Well, hold on. While we're watching this motherfucker make his cafe au lait,
Cafe
Which one?
Olay.
Because I like
we'll put up, we'll put up
That's
some.
Sanka in your cup.
Jesus Christ.
Instant coffee, nothing wrong with that, Stanley.
Yeah, it is. If you can avoid it.
Yeah, I do a little of both. I use that San Francisco French roast. Get
Well,
it
get a
like
percolator. Don't I mean you can get one
I make
old
cowboy
fashioned
coffee.
an old fashioned coffee pot to put on top of the wood stove.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cowboy coffee. Get the water hot, dump the coffee in, and let it settle and cool down. Maybe add some
No, no, no,
cold
no.
water, cold
I mean
water
an
and
actual
eggshells.
I
That's
mean
real coffee.
an actual percolator where
I
you
gave
put
up
the
on
water
those.
in. They've got the little filter thing at the top that you put the ground
Oh
coffee
yeah,
in.
yeah. Well,
Wait, did Stanley say that
that's
it's
what
time for the
city folks
percolator?
use.
Yeah, I actually
Yeah,
have one. Like
I
a
just
Oh,
make
Stanley.
campfire. I
cowboy
can,
coffee.
Stanley, I don't think you know what I'm trying to say.
no, I guess not.
Stanley said it's time for the percolator.
Well,
Oh,
I meant for
All the
coffee.
Chicago peeps in here know what I'm talking about. HB know what I'm talking about.
Okay, and I'm supposed to feel left out.
HB definitely know what I'm talking about.
Well, I think being left out of this one is okay by me.
Oh, come
I
on,
know what you're
Stanley.
talking about, Virgo.
Oh, you do too, right, John?
Well,
I know.
there's the Sam Fisher picture.
one of y'all could share that in the chat. I'd really
Is there a link?
appreciate it. Wait, oh, yeah, you're
It's
on
some
it
Chicago
right there.
music. Chicago music.
Oh,
I
I have
can grab
no.
it.
This is a picture, not the actual link.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll send you the link right quick, Stanley.
I'll just put it in the back chat and I'll
I
drop it in.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Sure.
right on, man.
So that's Sam Fisher. Yeah, we need to skip past his little Folgers moment here.
That's the link where everyone can go see the photos I uploaded and everything.
These little cheap honey bun looking glazed donut things.
seconds.
Bet that coffee's not even hot. It doesn't even look hot.
I like my coffee like I like my women, Stanley, strong and black.
And cold.
Come on, Stanley. Cold.
That coffee's cold.
That one. Yeah. Donuts and
Okay, it appears
eBay time, it
my
looks
next door
like.
neighbor, I
It's
don't
like
know if you
cheap
all can
ass
hear it.
donuts from the
My next
grocery
door neighbor
store
wants to add some
and instant
soundtrack to
coffee.
my
The lap
video
of
this
luxury.
morning.
Yeah. I guess that's where he lives.
Yeah,
You
but
got to live off what
Well,
you're surrounded with.
I'm
I'm trying to
guessing
get
this
my
is
for this
conservative.
quote unquote business video. But what I'm doing this morning is refreshing my listings. This is something that I do to what I call shaking
Might
the
be
tree.
Publix donuts,
This is what I
Stanley.
call shaking the tree on
That's where you
Saturday
like to go, right?
on
Yeah, that
Saturday
changes my
mornings.
mind.
And what I mean by that is when
Or
things are just
Walmart
kind of
donuts.
sitting,
Oh,
metaphorically speaking, shaking the tree. When things are just sitting on my eBay, I like to shake the tree, and by shaking the tree, I mean I refresh my listings, and what that helps is for some of that, metaphorically speaking, some of that fruit to drop down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is these items right here,
Oh, that's clove.
and once again, I do everything in order. Like you see right here, I got shorts. Then I have athletic pants. And the thing is, on Saturdays, I relist or refresh my premium items. And these are some of my premium items. You got your Polo Ralph Lauren. Let's see,
Oh, who's a Ralph
Orvis.
Lauren fan?
That's one of my premium items. Pink by Thomas Pink. Charles Turret. Those are some of my premium items. Those are the things.
why you
Those are
mute me, Stanley? I don't
the
have the
items that I
Oh, I
would
was
background
get
trying
noise.
to figure
when I
out
go
who's
to Northern
got the
Virginia.
snack wrappers.
And you all will see some of those videos as
Are you a
I put
Thomas
them
Pink
up.
type of guy,
But when I go up to
Stanley?
Northern
Oh, what
Virginia,
kind of paint?
that's where I get.
Thomas Pink. You heard him say he is Thomas Pink.
Oh, I have no idea who Thomas Pink is. What is
Charles
that
Tyrett.
about?
They're just like fancy shirts, mostly shirts, I think.
You know what? It's been a while since I bought dress shirts. So I don't know what's in style, but usually just um, I mean, I'm not going to pay $100 for a dress shirt, not at this stage in my life.
That's Thomas Pink.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
expensive.
getting nice. Stanley, I can get nice Wrangler dress shirts off by Amazon for $40.
Yeah,
It's even fire rated. So, like if something did happen in here with the wood stove or whatever, then at least I got that on to get the hell out of here. But it's
right.
never happened. I'm pretty safe.
A lot of my
Anyway.
high-end clothing items to sell on eBay. But what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to refresh these listings, meaning I'm going to end the listings. I'm going to end these listings and then relist the items or sell similar. I'm not gonna relist them. I'm just gonna sell similar. So here we go. For example, I got some Brooks Brothers.
What is this? Used clothing or what?
It's a new neighbor that's next door. He just came in last night.
I bet it's like gently used.
What I'm gonna do is
Remember, he got his toaster at the Goodwill, his toaster
Well,
oven,
I'm
so he's
kind of
probably
interested to know
getting.
where he stores this stuff. Does he have like a storage
And
unit
once
or
Think,
again,
what?
this is something I do
I think he
on
mentioned something
Saturday
earlier
mornings.
about renting a
Saturday
storage
mornings,
thing or something.
Interesting.
I end my premium listings and I start them over or sell similar, basically refresh on Saturdays. Now, this is almost an every Saturday thing because, like I was saying, Saturday is a big sales day. It's kind of a big sales day. Okay, you see here, we're going to end those listings.
So is that mostly clothing, Stanley? I'm just looking on my phone so I can see real good. Evidently.
Okay, and then we're going to go down and we have more items. It appears that it's maybe 30, 40 premium items, and when I say premium items, I'm talking, high-end label items that I can sell for a 10, 15, maybe $20 profit. What I'm going to do is in those items today, this morning.
Okay, well, we get it. And the video's almost over. Kind of interesting.
I wish he would have showed us his storage, like where he ships stuff from and everything. That'd have been pretty cool too.
Yeah, well, we probably don't need to know all that. This is another. Let's see, when was this? This is another Pop the balloon, Augusta, Georgia. John, you missed a whole. I don't even know what to call it. It was beyond ratchet. It was.
Pop the
It was.
balloon. Uh-huh.
Well, this is Pop the balloon, Augusta, Georgia. Didn't know that existed until a couple days ago. And it says Pop the balloon, Augusta invades Atlanta. But the Augusta version, um, you could take like country and cross it with ratchet, and that's what you got.
Mm.
Kind of like Nelly. He's
Can I
Nelly's
can I
always
ask you
Nelly has
can I ask you a
always
question,
reminded.
Stanley?
I'm sorry, what?
I was just wondering if you was able to share Sam Fisher's link.
Yes, did that
Okay, I
like
sure appreciate it.
did it like 5 minutes ago.
All right.
I'm thinking Nelly has always just struck me as country. Like, he's from the country or something. And I think
St.
he's
Louis
supposed to
is
be,
country enough.
yeah. And it's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. So this is, we'll see how long this lasts. It's 30 minutes, so it shouldn't be too long.
I'll be right back, Sam.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl
Yep, this is
Lisa,
starting
and we're
off
here
right.
with another episode of Pop the Balloon. And I'm in the ATL with it with my girl Chris Marie, aka Susie from
Like
I
the
Think I
Jerry
Love
Springer of
Her.
dating, Stanley.
Yeah.
I think I love her, yeah, I think I love her. Fucking with the bosses and the niggas made.
Oh wait, hold on.
I think I love her, yeah.
I know I gotta probably go through that.
All right, calling out our first single lady. Ooh, okay, mommy. Your name, age, and what you do. My name is Deja. I'm 26 and I'm an artist. Okay, what type of men do you like? I like a loyal man, a provider, a protector. That's pretty much it.
Jesus.
Any red flags, like anything you're not going for with dating? I would say baby mama drama. I can't do that. No baby mama drama.
The
That's it.
fuck?
Well, look like ain't no baby mama
She
drama
looks
going
like
on.
she just fell off the
Okay,
back
so can I get a toothpick, please?
of the
Since there's no
watermelon
unpop
truck.
balloons. So since you have no unpop balloons, I want you to go pop 2 balloons just
Look
based
at
off
that
what you
gut.
see right now. Okay,
Why is she doing this?
go ahead. That's one. Okay, one more. All right, stare there, stare there, stare there. Your name, age.
Marquise, 23.
Okay, and Deja, why did you pop Marquise's balloon? He just look a little young. A little young. What is your age preference? Preferably 25 and up. You're 23?
23.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpop for Deja?
Because she fine.
Oh,
I
okay.
like a little red on your head. Look good.
Okay, so just his age. I know he just look young.
It's a whole lot of
You know,
rosy
I got a
right
little
there,
age
Stanley.
preference. Okay. Appearance
A whole
wise,
lot of
like
what?
if he was older,
Whole lot of rosy.
typically your type, like is he
I
someone
don't
that
know.
you would
Maybe
normally
you're
go
not
for?
familiar
Yeah,
with
it
the
don't discriminate. It don't
ACDC
discriminate. It's
song.
all about the personality to me.
No,
Okay. So 23 is
just
a
the
deal breaker
radio
for you.
hits.
Okay.
Like
Well, all right. Your name, age.
Jaden,
basically a
18.
song about
Okay.
a
Too
thick
young for
woman
you?
like that.
Yes, definitely too young. Is Jaden
Uh,
typically your
Yeah,
type?
they're
Yes, he can dress, but just too young. Okay, so you felt the young vibes. Just felt that. I felt it in the air. Okay, well that's cool. Is Deja your type? Is that why you had your balloon unpop up?
Definitely my type. I ain't gonna lie.
What about Deja's your type?
Everything.
Everything. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balloons unpopped, and I just want to know if you have any questions for the
Why does
unpop
she
balloon.
even need her purse?
No, not really, not this round. Do any other
Why are you
balloons have
going
any
on a
questions for
dating
Deja?
show with a purse? That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, they have
I
somewhere.
don't
Maybe
know.
she's afraid
So,
it'll
so, so,
get
so you,
stolen.
okay,
She
come on,
might
let's come
have
on, let's
some
come on.
ace in there,
Okay.
Stanley.
Your name, age, and what's your question?
I'm black. You know what I'm saying? You can call me
That are
black.
condoms.
I'm 30. Yeah, BLAQ. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Understanding who we is as black people, you know. But, yeah, you fine and all that. But how many kids you got? How many baby daddies?
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? That's like 2 baby daddies. That's a lot of things you got to deal with. Then 2 kids, so it's like, all right, damn, I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, involve myself in that like that. But you know, if you want
Wait, I'm lost. Didn't she just say she didn't need baby mama drama? But she's a baby mama. What the fuck? These people are really, really just. Wow, what are we doing?
Well,
you know what I'm saying, one
is
night
the
stand,
word you're looking for cringe, Stanley? Is that the word you're looking for?
No, it was more along the lines of unable to reason.
I bet.
Okay. So,
Or a total lack of self awareness. How do you have a problem with something you are?
so you kept your balloon unpopped because Deja was fine, like you stated, and you popped because she had 2 baby daddies. So 2 baby daddies was a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, man. I just don't want to put that much pressure on my plate. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you know I don't want to deal with the unnecessary drama that may come with that. You know.
So we're not on you yet. Was he your type though? I mean, he could dress. I can't really say my type because we haven't really, started talking. So your type is kind of like personality. Okay. Yes. Okay. You know. Okay. Well, you popped your balloon, love. Let's move back on forward. Okay. So, do anybody do any type of drugs? Okay. Weed's okay. Weed okay. Anybody else? You know, y'all perks, all that. That's all, you know. Okay, then.
Well, they're
Anybody
not
have
going
a
to
question for
admit it if
Deja?
they did.
Is it toxic with the two baby daddies?
No, it's
Do they leave any type of belongings at the house?
oh no, we don't deal with each other. We just strictly co-parent.
Okay, so any of them deadbeats?
Yes.
Particularly like a baby mama with deadbeat daddy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna confide in me, and I'm gonna be the contrast and opposite. So therefore, I know we gonna win. And you look like a reformed thought, like you probably did, but not no more.
What did he say?
A reform
My
thought.
heart. I just want to let you know that. So this balloon gonna stay in full. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I like the red.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A thought demon? Can you? Wow. Okay. We're gonna come back to you. Okay.
Yeah, please do.
Moving forward. Okay. Your name, age, and
Look
why
at
you
this
pop?
fool.
Dre, 29. My pot shit. I do drugs.
29.
Skinny dude, like,
At least
I don't want
honest. At
none
least
of
he's
that.
honest.
I
We love
bow
an honest
out.
man. We love an honest man. He done popped his too. So, drugs and baby mama drama is a deal breaker for you? Okay, Dre, thank you. Okay, moving forward, we got another pop balloon down here. Okay. Your name, age, and why you pop?
Visa, big Visa, 30.
Look at
Why you
this
pop?
idiot.
I mean, she just ain't my type.
Why is he swinging his arm?
She just ain't my type. I mean, she look good, but what else going on beside that?
Okay, yeah, you had your balloon unpopped all this time. So, what made you feel like that she wasn't your type?
I didn't know we could pop at any time.
Okay. Listening to what?
How she describe herself, how she describe her baby daddy, all that.
Okay, so is Diesel your type? No, respectfully. What about Diesel is not your type? I would say all the tattoos and everything like that. So you have the problem. Is it the face tattoo? Yeah, it's a little bit too much. Okay. So Deja, you still have 2 unpop balloons.
Wrong.
Okay. Your name, age, and why you pop?
My name Ronan G, and I pop because she said she don't like face tattoos, and I got a lot of face tattoos too.
What is that on your face?
Well, really, I can't tell you what's on my face because it's secretive. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on that. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about my face though. We gonna talk about Shawty though. You feel me? Like, let me see for a second. Come on. Let me do a little spin right quick. See what I'm saying? Grown woman fine. You feel me?
You popped your balloon, love.
Yes, I know I did.
Okay.
Yeah, why you don't like the tattoos though? What's up with the tattoos?
See, I have a face tattoo myself. I have one, but I just feel like a lot all over your face is a lot. You know, it's like a limit sometimes.
So my shit is straight.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just popped my balloon. Oh, it's like, it's good. I don't even want to talk.
Shouldn't have popped your balloon, love. You shouldn't have popped your
You
balloon.
don't want to talk to me.
Do you want another balloon?
I want another balloon.
Okay. You still have 1 unpopped balloon. Do you have a question?
I think I asked all my questions. The rest of we don't get personal.
Do you have a question for him? Let me bring you on forward. Right here.
Next to my wife.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Final picture style.
So is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
Just give me this.
Okay.
Is it a yes for you for him? Yes. We got him.
What is going on in Augusta, Georgia?
All right, y'all can head on now. Go ahead now. Okay, y'all give it up for them. Give it up for them. Woo! All right, I'm not our next single lady. Your name, age, and what you do.
Leia, I'm 18. I rap.
Okay, Layla. Any red flags when dating? Anything you're not going for?
I don't go for nothing. I just don't go for nothing.
You
All
don't
right,
go
Layla,
for
well, you have
nothing.
a few pop balloons, so let's just go over here and see why they popped, okay? Your name, age, and why you pop?
My name Ronan G, and I pop because you too young, but you do look good though. I like your hair and stuff. Like, yeah.
Okay, other than her age, yes, she is your type. Sister said she was beautiful.
Yeah. You know she'll better when she got her hair red. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I fuck with her, yeah.
Okay, so is Ronnie your type?
No,
Why ain't it
I don't like the
I'm
grill.
gonna
It's my
bow out
like the
for
red?
now,
your
Stanley,
armpit
but
hard,
maybe I'll
so
be back later.
yeah.
Maybe not.
The grill.
Okay.
It's
Have a
Well,
good
I'm
armpit
not
evening.
going
hard
to
too.
be
I
up.
don't like it.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to be up that
Okay.
late.
Yo,
So
Like
we'll see you tomorrow. I think
I ain't too
Yeah.
close like
somewhere in
that.
the morning.
What kind of vibe was you?
I'll
Thanks for
start
having
looking
me
at it.
on, and
I'm gonna
No
thanks
keep
for
problem.
watching.
sharing Sam's
Just not your
pictures.
type.
Like,
Just not
do
your type.
No
do
problem.
it one more time.
Okay.
I'd really appreciate it.
Okay.
Like you
We're
just slap
we're
a nigga for
trying
no
to
reason. I don't
build a
know.
better life
Y'all
here.
slap a nigga ass for no reason.
All right.
Yeah,
Take it
Okay,
easy.
well,
Take
moving forward,
take
sis.
care, Stanley.
You too.
Let's move on forward. Wow. Your name, age, and why you pop?
I'm 7'4" black. I'm 30. And I pop because yeah, you young. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you might like all them. But you know what I'm saying, you just young on the level I'm on. I'm trying to, grow and develop. I can't be fucking with no young girls. So you know what I'm saying? On that
The
type of level
level I'm
for
on.
real. But you beautiful though. You down show my type. If you was a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? For real.
So is black your type?
Uh, I mean,
What is your type? I'm sorry, we didn't.
I don't really got a type, but like, I like dark skins.
A little too light for you?
Yeah, a little too. No. I just prefer dark. You feel me? Yeah.
Okay, moving forward. Your name, age, and why you pop?
Marquise, and I'm 23. I think you pretty and you beautiful. You just remind me of one of my little cousins. So it's gonna be awkward. I can't do that.
Is Marquise your type though?
No.
Dark skin?
Yeah, like you got some pretty skin, but like I think it's the hair.
You don't like the color?
No, I don't like the color. And like if you had dreads, those type shit, yeah. Yeah. You can't do that. I like that.
Okay, moving forward. You popped your balloon, love.
Yeah.
Your name, age, and why you pop?
Visa 30. I mean, she look a little too young. She got braces, the red hair, and the butterflies. That wasn't it for me.
Too young for you. Okay, is Visa your type? What about Visa is not your type?
I like your tattoos. I like tattoos, but like you don't got no hair. I like hair, and yeah.
Okay, moving forward. Your name, age, and why you pop?
Jaden, 18. I feel like you more of a bro. You feel me? Like, you see?
You feel me?
Okay. Okay. Moving forward. You still have one more unpop balloon, so let's just see what's up with it. Any questions you have for your unpop balloon?
Any of them? No, cause I know why they popped it. I'm young, so.
You have one unpop balloon though. You have a question for him?
Yeah, why you ain't pop my balloon?
Okay.
You nice looking, you know what I'm saying? You feel me like you got something going on. You feel me? We do something with that.
You got. Should I bring him on out? Come on out then. Okay. We didn't even ask you your name. She didn't want to know your name. Your name and your age.
Dre, 29.
Okay, Dre. So is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Is it a yes for you for him?
Mm-hmm.
We got him. All right, y'all can head on off. Okay.
Jeez.
Give me that fucking balloon. All right, calling out our next single lady. And period, love. Right here. Your name, age, and what you do.
My God.
I'm Cammy. I'm 31, and I work in the warehouse.
Okay, Kimmy.
Hey, San Jose. This is about halfway over, so about another 15 minutes. Pretty much after this, I'm gonna just wrap up the show. Gonna get up in the morning and look at the Trump inauguration. So I need to get my my beauty sleep, so so I can not be ugly when Trump gets inaugurated. Plus, I'll have to get up and get beer.
Um, and I make music. And I DJ. And I DJ. Okay. What type of men do you like, Kimmy? I like men that are attractive, physically, mentally, spiritually, and that have some type of business about themselves. Any red flags that you're not going for? I just don't really care for men with a whole lot of baby mamas and that drama stuff because I'm not into drama. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, you have a few pop balloons, so let's see what's up. Your name, age, and why you pop.
I'm 7'4" black. I'm 30. And I popped because, you know what I'm saying, I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, mess with no rapper, you know what I'm saying. Somebody who, you know what I'm saying, trying to be out there at night. I need you at the house chilling, you know what I'm saying. You know, so, you know, all that going to the club and promoting and doing all that, I don't really want to live that lifestyle, you know.
How you feel about that?
She need my support, so I want to be supportive to my woman, so, you know.
Okay. So how you feel about what he said? I mean, I need my man to be my partner, my business partner, because I am a business. So if you feel like you're not gonna be able to support me because of the lifestyle I choose to live, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, you know. Okay. Okay. But is he your type though, appearance wise? Though outside of that, are you her? You heard what she said?
Nah, I really like.
Are you her type? You heard what she said?
Nah, she not.
What about Kevin? Such your type?
I don't want to do all that, man. Can I just, you know what I'm saying? I get because we both slim. I like thick women. I like women with some body and things. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is he your type though? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's okay. Moving forward, your name, age, and why you pop.
Jaden, 18. I like my females like
You 10? Hold on.
I said 18.
Okay.
Like, you too tall for me. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And I like my girl like light skin. I like light skin.
You taller than me? I got on heels. I guess I'm too tall for him with heels. Okay. Okay. Is he your type? No, he like a baby. He like a baby. He like 7 years older than my daughter. Okay. Your name, age, and why you pop?
Visa 30. I mean, I feel like Cammy don't weigh enough for me.
You like a
I'm
more
a big man, you feel me?
a thicker woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how you feel about it? I mean, it is what it is. He got too many tattoos in his face. I feel like when a man handsome, they just need to, you know what I'm saying, embrace the fact that they handsome. Like the whole right side of your face is just taken up by tattoos. Like you handsome, you shouldn't have did that. Okay. Oh, I think I heard another balloon back here, so let's move on back here. Your name, age, and why you pop?
All right, my name Ronan G. It was like, cause you say you don't like tattoos in the face. Like, what's up with the tattoos?
I didn't say I don't like tattoos in the face. I said he had too many. Like they took up the whole right half of his face. Like you couldn't even tell who he was because all his tattoos. Like so, it's just he has tattoos in his face. Yeah, but he chocolate, so it's like they there. But
She said I'm chocolate. Give me another balloon.
can somebody? Okay, he wants another balloon. Somebody get Ronnie. Okay, yes. Okay. All right, Cammy. So you have 3 unpop balloons, and since you're the last female, I want to dig a little deeper in this. Okay, I want to switch it over to my girl Susie, and I want her to do y'all a little speed date, 1-on-1 with the unpop balloons. You down? Yeah. Can I bring all the balloons up here? Right here. Right here. And I'm going to switch. Yeah, kind of big mama. I'm going to switch it over to Susie. And y'all are going to have a more intimate conversation with Cameo to see which one of y'all are really her match.
All right, you guys, this is the speed dating portion. And in this section, we have Cammy. And we're going to do 3 minutes per guy up here that still has a balloon. And we're going to let them speed date. We're going to see how this goes. So can I get Cammy up here? All right, can I get my first guy?
I'm gonna go first.
I don't know
So,
where to
you
go
got
with
your
these
sister
people.
here, right? For sure. You want her to help you? Bring her
Will
on
they
up. Come on.
switch out?
Yes. All right.
Why do all these people look malnourished?
All right. So, my first question for you guys to answer is, what do you look forward to after a long day of work?
Sex. Sex off rip. I
I'm
want to sex or
guessing they
something
don't
off rip.
work.
Like you down with that? Like how freaky you is.
I'm supposed to answer his question or your
it's speed
question.
dating.
Can I take a shower first?
I mean, yeah, but sometimes it depends on how clean you is. Like if
I work in a warehouse for 10 hours a day with no air conditioning in that bitch. I'm gonna take a shower first.
you might not have to take a shower though.
Hey yo, what the?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shower first. That's cool.
But look, let me ask you this.
I know what I look forward
I
to
like
after a
a
long
real
days of
freaky
work.
girl. Like you'll let me in my partner.
Rest?
Like come on, bro. Come on, real quick. Like you'll
If
let me in
that's
my
what you
partner
want to
run
call it.
Negative. Hold on.
Well,
Say
maybe I
again.
should just call it
Absolutely not.
relaxation.
Y'all like
Yes.
tag team, we switch a rule.
Okay. Wait. Next question. What are some red flags, Cammy?
What's a red flag? Somebody that's still in the streets. Somebody who still fuck with their baby mama. Nigga who ain't got no job. Ain't got no job. Ain't got no car. All that.
Red flags.
I really ain't got no red flags. I mean, it's back to how freaky you is. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Can I have sex like every day of the week? If I can't have sex every day of the week, that's a red flag.
Well, I'm a woman, and we have things throughout the month, every month, that keeps us from being able to do that.
We can put the towel down. We put the towel down.
Ain't nothing wrong with getting your red wings.
And the
My Lord.
Okay. And the last question: what are you most passionate about?
Yeah, I
my
don't
daughter,
think
my
he
career.
sounds like
Your
me at
career.
all.
Okay, what are you most passionate about?
Sex.
HB.
I make love passionate. You know what I'm saying? Like you heard of Kevin Gates? My real name Kevin. Like I'm real passionate like that. I just don't lick ass though. But I'm real passionate. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I only ass like that.
Whoa, this is.
I am freaky.
He not what?
He ain't freaky.
But you want to let me and my partner run a train though? You let me and my partner run a train, eat that ass.
This is like rap
got a
shit,
lot
but they
more.
spell it
Are we at 3
WRATCHET.
minutes? Are we at 3 minutes? We are. Okay. I'm going to get you to step back, and I want my next guy to come up. All right, on to our next contestant. What's your name?
Marquise.
Okay, Marquise. How do you handle stress while you're in a relationship?
It depends
Asking
on the
all
situation.
normal
Like we arguing or
questions?
something, I feel like we gotta take
These
it
are
one,
normal
go down,
questions
come back
being
to it.
asked to an
Don't try to force no
abnormal
conversation
crowd.
all the time. It ain't gonna work out.
How do you handle stress outside of your relationship but bringing it home?
Outside my relationship, I'm bringing it home.
Yeah, like work or.
I ain't gonna lie, shit gets to me sometimes. So if I need some space, I need some space.
Okay. How do you handle stress outside of your relationship when you're in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm a communicator, so I like to talk, but I'm a Scorpio, so like, you gotta give me a minute.
Okay. And what are you most passionate about?
I say my career goals, shit like that, money.
Career goals and money. What are you most passionate about?
My career, my daughter.
And your daughter? Okay. What do you value most in your partner?
I'm gonna say ambition, and of course, good communication skills. Let it go hand in hand. So we can grow together, we can talk things out, shit like that.
And what do you value most in your partner?
Honesty and communication. Because if you can't be honest with me, then we don't really got nothing. I don't want nobody I feel like a lot of me.
Sister, you got any questions?
How do you feel about 31?
I ain't gonna lie, I like the older crowd. I ain't gonna lie, but it depends. You can't be acting the same age as people around my age group. So about the mindset too.
After a long, stressful day, what would you like for your partner to do to help you decompress?
I stand on my feet all day. I need my feet rubbed.
You need your feet rubbed? And what would you like for your partner to do to help you decompress after a long day?
Nice massage.
A nice massage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get you to stand back over here because your time is up.
The
I'm gonna get our
posture,
last
the
person up
clothes,
for
the
the speed dating portion.
questions, the
All
answers.
right. What's your name?
Rose.
Rose. So my first question is, what did you do last weekend?
Work.
You worked the whole weekend.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do last weekend?
I took my daughter to visit her dad's side of the family. Out of town, yeah.
Okay. If you had to cook a meal for Cammy, what would you cook?
Salmon over rice.
Salmon over rice?
Yellow rice.
Yellow rice?
With Hawaiian rolls.
Salmon over rice with Hawaiian rolls. Okay. Do you like salmon over rice with Hawaiian? Okay. So vice versa, what would you cook for Rose?
She doesn't eat.
I probably do like some steak, shrimp, baked potatoes, asparagus, garlic bread type.
Okay, so both of y'all know how to cook, basically.
No, they don't.
Okay. All right, so I gotta get my other questions in. So what are some red flags when it comes to relationships for you? Lying.
Not communicating.
Lying.
That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Okay, and what are some red flags when it comes to dating for you?
The same, dishonesty and lack of
communication. Okay. How many baby mamas do you have?
0.
Oh, 0. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of the question portion for Rose and Cammy, but we're gonna get all 3 guys back up here so Cammy can see who balloons she wanna pop.
Oh shit.
All right, so now we're at the end of the speed dating portion, and we're gonna have Cammy come over and pop 2 balloons of the worst speed date experience. Okay, so let me get you to come on. Let's go over here.
Why, she's the worst part.
You can go ahead and pop the first balloon. Okay, so why did you pop his balloon?
He's too sexually motivated.
Too sexually motivated.
Yeah,
okay.
That's all he think about. He ain't saying nothing about no ambitions, no goals, none of that.
Okay, so
you got that shit on.
She popped those balloons with her nails.
All right, so how you feel about that?
I got good dick.
All right. So let's go on to the next balloon. What's the next balloon you want to pop? Okay, and why did you pop his balloon?
He's too young.
He's too young.
Yeah,
okay.
He said he was 23. I'm 31.
Okay, other than that, is he your type?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How you feel about, her popping your balloon and you being too young?
It's all good. I'm gonna get older. We don't go backwards, and I'm gonna say it nice to meet you for sure.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. Okay. So you did not pop this balloon, which means you enjoyed the speed date. So, being that you still have your balloon, are you in agreement?
Yes, I am.
All right. So we got our final
Jeez.
match, you guys. Yes. All right.
I am glad that there is someone for everyone. Yeah, okay. Well, any thoughts? Virgo?
Sorry, I walked away.
Yeah, this is
I'm kind of meal prepping for the week. Yeah, this was crazy.
Yeah, this is like a parody of whatever we think black culture is. This is just amazing.
Amazing.
Like I thought St. Louis or Indianapolis or Detroit, especially Detroit, this is a species of its own.
And what is this, Atlanta?
Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta? Really?
Yeah. This actually doesn't surprise me. This would be like Pop the Balloon Valdosta. It's like they're so country, they're kind of out of. This is like an imitation of urban black culture. This is what
Oh,
this is what they think black urban culture is in Atlanta. Except all they have are like Family Dollar and Walmart. So that's where they're getting their clothes.
oh shoot. See, I've never been to Augusta.
It's been decades for me, but this is telling me I don't need to go to Augusta.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go either.
Not if I'm young, anyway.
Right? Oh man.
All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. If I am going to be up, election coverage. Inaugural coverage starts around 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll be probably 9 or 10 somewhere in there.
All right. Well,
I'll be back on for that.
before you knock out, Stanley, email me the link to tomorrow's show
Yeah, I'll do
or
that.
the info to the show so I can join you. I enjoy listening to you guys when I'm at work. The only thing that keeps me sane.
But we're gonna have a lot to say, I'm sure.
Oh man, and I'm sure I'm gonna be grunting and hissing.
Well,
I
this
think
is the
everybody at
day.
my job thinks I'm crazy because I just burst out in laughter periodically and they just look at me.
Well, tomorrow is the day that all of MAGA has been waiting for. So I'm gonna bring it to you live,
Oh yes, I can't wait.
and I need to get up a little early so I can run and make the beer run. This is gonna be a long day.
Oh, you're gonna need a drink for that, right?
Oh, several,
Oh Jesus. Did you
but it'll
finish
be
your
all right.
cookies?
It will be all right.
Now, did you finish your cookies, Stanley?
Yeah, I actually have more to make, but I'm gonna make more batter. I have a little bit of batter left over from the last batch, and I'll make more. I actually need to make bread. Several things I need to do in the kitchen tomorrow. So,
Well, I'm about to order some Girl Scout cookies tomorrow at work because somebody's selling out Girl Scout cookies.
oh, is
I'm
it
gonna,
that time again?
yes, I am gonna do me a line of Thin Mints. Just do a line.
Yeah, that's about the least favorite Girl Scout cookie of mine.
Oh no, that everybody loves the Thin Mints.
I'm not that big a mint fan, to be honest.
And I'm not either, but something about the Girl Scout cookies. Maybe it's because it's for the cause. I love them. Because I'm not a mint and chocolate person at all. I don't like mint chocolate ice cream and all that crap.
Yeah,
But
well, nothing like a little Girl Scout spunk on the cookies.
well, yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, San Jose, thank you so much for moderating again. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because,
Oh, okay. And Stanley, if San Jose reaches out to you about my info, it's okay to share it. Okay.
okay.
All righty. Well, I
All
hope you
right.
have a great night, Stanley.
Oh, I'm going straight to sleep. I got my book all lined up. I'm going right to bed, and I am gonna read about a better America until
Yeah.
until the inauguration.
Oh, jeez.
All right, well, folks, if you haven't, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. We'll be on tomorrow morning to cover the inauguration. And until then, stay warm. It is cold.
Yes.
All right. See y'all later.
All right. Good night.
Good night.